All right, all right. What is going on, everybody? We are live for Tuesday Night Football. Dallas Cowboys at the Baltimore Ravens. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody is having a great day. All right, just give me one quick second. Hold on one quick second. Let me pull up my chat. All right, hold on one quick second. All right. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? What's going on, Andrew? What's going on, Brittany? What's going on, Asher? Kikoa? Yoshi? Isaiah Fields? Cardinals kid? Isaiah Fields? Michael Collins? How's everybody doing? What's going on, Bolt? Yes, I don't know if you guys have heard, but Dez Bryant has been tested positive and was pulled from warm-ups just a few minutes ago. What's going on, Arku? What's going on, Julio? Oh, let me go ahead and share this out real quick. And we are 60 away from 7.7. What's going on, Max? Justin, how's everybody doing? Miss Barb, how you doing? I see you, Barb. What's going on, Shathila? All right, just got to share this out one more time. All right, there we go. All set up now. What's going on, Blaze? How you doing, brother? What's going on, Cassie? What's going on, Jesus? What's going on, Elite Extreme Woman? Okay, it's a Blaze raid. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Blaze. Shout out to my brother Blaze Radio. That is my brother. Hashtag here we go. Steelers Nation. Appreciate that, Brittany. Even though you say that every single stream, what do you do? Unsubscribe and subscribe. But I appreciate the like, the subscribe, and the bell. What's going on, Mr. Beck? Hey, appreciate that, Wild Matt Outlaw. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. What's going on, Michael Collins? Says blazing. I do know Troxel Sports Talk is going to be in a wrestling match in WWE on Blaze Radio. Definitely want to tune in to that. He does some AI versus AI. He has some YouTube content creators against YouTube creators. It is a whole lot of fun. And you definitely don't want to miss out. Oh, yeah, Max already said what's up to you, brother. Max Bernstein, what's up? Mr. Beck says shout out to Susan. Oh, snap. My match is on right now? Hey, can I get hold on. Can I get oh my God. All right, can someone tell me what I do in that match? What's going on, Dennis? What's going on, Liston? Appreciate that, Cassie, for letting me know that my match is on right now, as well as Elite Extreme Woman. What's going on, David Ademski? What's going on, West Branch Ball? What's going on, Detroit Legend Sportscast? Hey, appreciate that, Cassie, Madame Red. Welcome to the family. Hey, we got a number change. That is awesome. Appreciate you all. We are 50 away from 7.7. Hey, appreciate that. Listen, says playing 2K21 while listening. Elite Extreme Woman says I subbed last week. I appreciate that. So Trox, Michigan wimped out against Ohio State, I see. Hey, your boy was about to be live on Saturday for that game. I am still always I am always go blue. Asher Font says, I remember when he was at 5K. I know, Asher. I remember that too. Hey, Dwayne Boatwright, how's it going, brother? Wait, what? West Branch Ball, are you serious? Why is Ohio State ineligible for the Big Ten championship? What's going on, JT? What's going on, Miss Johnson? Not strategically canceled to keep that other team out of the Big Ten playoffs. Hey, I like what you said there, Cassie. Hey, comment of the day, Cassie Madame Red. Hey, absolutely. Oh, they won't have enough games. Okay. What's going on, Mike Watson? Says aloha, Trox and family. OSU will be fine. Big Ten committee is meeting tomorrow to fix it. Just got home from work, says Mike. Not yet. They are taking the field right now. We got about 7 minutes. What's going on, Chris Carpenter? Says hello again. What's going on, brother? Hey, appreciate that, Yoshi. Says my favorite stream. Appreciate that. Hey, Noble Sports Entertainment. What's going on? Says, let's go Trox and hey, JT. If you guys are not subscribed to the Infinite Sports Network members, all the links are in the description below. And Noble Sports is one of those guys. Definitely want to subscribe to him, as well as MicroMike, the Gridiron Blitz, Mark Orum. Our goal is to get to Mark Orum to 1K. And Antonio T and the Derrn. What's going on, Quincy? I don't know what the spread is. Hey, appreciate that. I still got to learn how to use my Instagram page. Cameron says, who do I got winning? I do have the Baltimore Ravens. And that goes because of my One Pride Nation right here. I am a Lions fan. And the history with the Lions. Yes, I know that is my division rival as well with the Baltimore Ravens because I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I just think with Lamar Jackson back, and, you know, they're starting to get a little bit healthier. You know, they're going to start trying to win some games now. And I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to try to go after a quarterback, and rightfully so. I don't think Dak's going to be back, and if he is, he's probably going to miss some time. You know, so they definitely need to go out there and go get your franchise quarterback. But I like what the Dallas Cowboys have been doing, though. They have been putting other pieces around. You know, now they're going to have to go after an offensive line, replenish that defense, and then and go get your quarterback. Hey, appreciate that, Anthony Taylor. Listen, says, love these football games every day. Hey, I do too. What's going on, Chellin Wallum? Trox, you sound nice and clear like Shazam. Appreciate that, Dwayne. Cameron Tooley says, my first time on the channel, and you seem like a cool guy. You got my sub. I appreciate that, Cameron. I mean, one thing I am is non-biased. You know, like the Detroit Lions are going up against the Green Bay Packers. I got the Green Bay Packers beating my team. You know, until the Detroit Lions can go out there and win games against top-tier talent, you know, I got to go with the top-tier talent. What's going on, Tony? Says go Baltimore. What's going on, Miguel? Says, what's up, kids? You know, I'm one of those people, and I know Noble Sports has been like this for, all season long. He's been in that. Let's see it. Yeah, Lions must win consistently. No, I believe it is. Lamar Jackson still is going to start. He did come back from the COVID list just in time to play in this game. What's going on, Jorge? Reggie Scott, how's it going? Wester, how you doing? Lissa says, love that the Lions win versus the Falcons earlier this year. What's going on, Jamal Winston? Hey, appreciate that, Jamal. What's going on, Jessica? What's going on, Cody? I'm doing pretty good. We got football on a Tuesday. We got football on a Taco Tuesday. What's going on, Barmy? What's going on, Nick? I will be live this week for some basketball. Basketball preseason is back, so I will be live for some basketball. If there is football on and there's basketball on, I will be doing football first and foremost. You should be on TV. Who y'all got? I got the Baltimore Ravens winning this one. And I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan as well, so I am definitely going with the Ravens. I think it's time for Dallas to go get a franchise quarterback in the draft. Jamal, I don't know if you heard this, but Dez Bryant was taken off the field while warming up. He got tested positive for COVID, so he is out of the building. He went off so much, he's out the building. But I was looking for that as well.
3-8.
All right, here we go.
Very much alive in the
Ravens
NFC
kicking off to Dallas.
Tucker kicks it away, and off we go on a Tuesday. Pollard will return it from just inside the 5. And
all right, just inside the 20.
19-yard line.
Got it down to the 18. First and 10. Dallas with the ball first.
Dalton, who is very familiar with the Ravens defense over the years with the Cincinnati Bengals, 8-8 his record with Cincinnati. The completion percentage down. This just year after year, Troy, has always been a good
Jamal says, Jerry Jones paid that money.
Sure has. Ever since they became the Baltimore Ravens, they've been
good.
It
is first and 10.
They are very physical.
And about a yard gain. That was Ezekiel Elliott. Ball carrier, gain of a yard.
This is
second and 9.
That comes in 17th ranked running the football. And if you look at the Cowboys, you know that the advantage is on the outside.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, Edward?
Receivers that they can throw at you, Lamb, Gallup, and Cooper. The problem is, can the offensive line hold up long enough to give Dalton a chance to get the ball downfield?
All right, Ezekiel Elliott, and good gain on that play. Gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Ball at the Dallas 27-yard line.
I would agree with that assessment, Joe, that the strength for the Cowboys offensively is their wide receivers, and one of the strengths for this defense is their secondary. When they're healthy, they're as good a group back there as anybody in football, but they're not as healthy tonight. I do think if Dalton has some time in the pocket, and that's a big if, I think there's some matchups there that favor the Cowboys.
3rd and long 2 pass call.
And that's a first down. CeeDee Lamb with the first down.
Now let's look at
hey, what's going on, Caden?
For Dallas.
Yeah, I remember you, brother.
The number 9 overall ranked offense, and there's the offensive line. They're basically down to their 3rd string, especially on the outside. And there's that good talent group with the receivers, backs.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 31-yard line. Dalton got it to C.D. Lamb. C.D. Lamb, good gain on that play.
Rides the body of Patrick Queen for an extra yard. Maybe
that was a gain of 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Number 8 overall, number 4 last year, and they are 12.
Andre, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, it's a talented group, and not the same team that we saw, of course, against Pittsburgh or last week with all the guys that they had out of the lineup. I think the first thing that you have to do when you play this Baltimore defense is you got to match their intensity.
And that is Ezekiel Elliott, first down.
No, this is a physical group. There are other
2-yard
defenses
gain.
in the league.
Ball's going to be placed at the 42-yard line.
Are a different unit. And you mentioned that Andy Dalton.
What's going on, Jersey Dolphins?
His time there with the Cincinnati Bengals, playing them twice a year. I hope that he impressed upon his teammates just what kind of game they can expect from this Ravens defensively. Because if they don't match that, they're in for a long night.
All right, Dalton got it to Pollard. Pollard, good gain on that. Got a first down. There's a flag on the play.
It is.
What's going on, Mauricio? What's up, Erica? All right, let's listen in to the flag.
Holding. Offense number 52. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Offense number 52, holding. That is Williams with the hold.
Just missed one.
That was a Williams on Williams crime right there.
That they've had, and he's had a good year. I mean, not only has he been in the lineup, but he's had a good year.
What's up, Reed?
You know, he's really gained some strength over the last couple of seasons that have helped him. But this offense was having a nice drive prior to that holding call on him.
All right, 1st and 20. Dalton throws. And Ezekiel Elliott is losing yards on that play. Loss of 4, 2nd and 24. Dallas 28-yard line.
Brad Allen took his spot as our referee tonight.
What's up, Makai?
So he peels the mask back.
I'm going for the Ravens.
I know that Brad Allen is our referee. Meanwhile,
but I do hope for a good game.
Players come and go. It was surprising to learn
I just think that Dallas is going to go after a quarterback.
Tested positive for COVID-19. He was out here prior to the game, and he has been scratched from tonight's affair. And what would have been a
I'll do that game, Giannis.
Against his former team. Here's the guy that wears his jersey. C.D. Lamb, no
All right,
gain.
C.D.
And Marcus
Lamb,
Peters is out there
no
to make
gain
the
on that
stop.
play.
3rd and forever coming up.
Well, one thing we're going to see over and over in this ball game is Wink Martindale, the defensive coordinator for the Ravens, bringing pressure. Nobody brings it more than he does on really every down, especially here on 3rd down. Now, 3rd and long, you know, will he come after Andy Dalton or will he play it a little bit more conservatively? But it is an aggressive downhill.
All right, it is 3rd and 24. Got to Ezekiel Elliott.
Long way to go, and just picks up some yardage.
And going to be short.
Nice
4th and 15. Ball at the 37-yard line.
Pocket and have any thoughts that you're
What's
going
going
to
on,
be able to
Asian
convert 3rd
swag?
and long like they had. Just play the field position game. I think that's what Dallas is going to have to do, and then rely on their defense being able to hold up.
I think Zeke might be able to pull off maybe 100. That's with passing and running, though. All right, fair caught. Ball is at the 16-yard line. And Lamar Jackson is headed to the field. Welcome back, Lamar Jackson. What's going on, Amy? What's up, Preston? What's going on, Vash? Yeah, Reed, and I am behind because that is YouTube. I would love for it to be Pittsburgh versus Green Bay, or Pittsburgh versus the Saints. But I got a funny feeling it might be the Chiefs and the Packers. What's going on, WWF, WCW Fashionista? What's going on, Marty Mark? No, I don't think they're going to give up on Dak, but I do still think that they need to get somebody, because who knows if Dak's going to be able to play next year. He might have to sit out next year to heal up. I don't know exactly how long Andy Dalton's contract is. If it's long, like at least another year or two, then I don't think they'll go after a quarterback. But if it's just this year, I do think that at that point they do go after a quarterback. I think that you know that I love the Saints, says Giannis. Forktail Devil, what's going on? Amy, I cannot show the game. That is due to copyright. YouTube, the NFL, and Fox. All three of those will shut down my channel almost immediately. What's going on, Khalil? It's possible, but I think they're going to give him next year.
1,000 plus on the ground. 43 total touchdowns. Just awesome.
All right, that is Mark Ingram. Gain of a couple on that play.
He hands to Ingram.
It's going to be 2nd and 7. Ball at the Baltimore 19-yard line. What's going on, Brad?
Jackson and the quarterback for this Baltimore team, and with Dez Bryant, I would try to get the ball into his hands just as quickly as I possibly could, knowing what this game meant to him. You've already reported that he's not in the lineup. He won't be playing tonight, and I can only imagine how devastated he is, as he was looking forward to this game as much as anybody.
Play action, Lamar Jackson. Jackson's going to take off, got the first down. Ball at the 29-yard line.
Jalen Smith, but a carry of 10 yards, and I guess the legs are just
What's up, Classy Saints fan?
Yeah, and Jalen Smith has legs too, but you just cannot allow Lamar Jackson to get outside.
We are 50 away from 7.7.
When you come in against the Baltimore Ravens is keep Lamar Jackson from breaking contain and getting out on the edge. You got a good call. Mike Nolan calls a good scheme right there. Get Jalen Smith up the field and turn it back into the middle, and yet he gets caught with his eyes in the backfield and gets outflanked.
Lamar Jackson throws, got it to Ingram. Ingram got maybe a yard on that play. Ball is at the 30-yard line. What's up, Bonnie?
They are the number 3 rushing attack, record-setting rushing attack in 2019.
The NFL.
There's the offensive line as they get McCary back at center. With Fluker starting at right tackle. They've had some shuffling up there, and they really lost a good one when Ronnie Stanley went out in week 8 with a bad ankle.
Yeah, not to mention when Marshall Yonda, when he retired, playing at an all-pro level, and then they lose their all-pro left tackle, and
I should be, Asher. I got to look at the schedule.
On 2nd down and 9, pass is caught, tackled,
and that is Hollywood Brown.
Jalen
Gain
Smith
of 3 on that play.
4, 3rd down coming up.
Jamal says for my Saints, the Super Bowl or bust. Absolutely.
Right tackle, and that's something that John Harbaugh told us would happen.
Hey, appreciate that, Geraldo.
Back, and Fluker.
A shout out to Brazil,
who's been battling injury, gets a break here.
All right, 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
And And that's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Dallas Cowboys.
And Cowboys football
is returned by Darian Thompson for a nice return to set up Dallas.
What's up, Phillip?
As Jordan Lewis was covering Marquise Brown, and let's see, it was off the right hand of Brown and into the waiting arms of Darian Thompson, getting the start in place of the injured Donovan Wilson.
Well, let's see where this ball was placed. It was out in front. I mean, it obviously could have been a little bit of a better throw, but I didn't think it was that much
What's
of an
going on,
errant throw,
Deshaun?
although a little bit high and away, and Marquise Brown just tries to bring it in with one hand. Couldn't tell exactly if he could have gotten his other hand up to try to make a play on that, but Darian Thompson right there to catch the deflection. Those are the breaks that this Cowboys team
Andy Dalton
is going to have. They have not been able
got
to
it
get
to
many
Ezekiel
takeaways.
Elliott.
Here's Elliott on first down. For
Gain of a
Thompson,
couple
his
on
first
that play.
interception, and for the Dallas Cowboys, just their 5th interception for their defense. And for Lamar Jackson, he throws his 7th pick, and that's something that John Harbaugh talked to us about. Too many giveaways compared to a year
says,
ago.
I'm from
One
Texas,
reason why they are on
but
the
my
outside
team
of
is
the
a Who
playoff
Dat
picture
Nation.
looking in.
What's going on, Paul
2nd and
Johnson?
8.
Easy. Hey, let's go. Slow bread. Gun.
All right, 2nd and 8. Got it to Ezekiel Elliott. Got loose a little bit. Got it to the 20, maybe the 21-yard line.
As he gets 13, and Chuck Clark makes the stop.
That's a nice job up front by Joe Looney, the center, number 73. Watch as he comes off the ball, and then he's able to get on Patrick Queen right there in the middle. And you see the running lane then that Ezekiel Elliott has inside.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 21-yard line.
32 yards for Elliott.
Schultz in
against
motion.
The Washington football team on Thanksgiving. They are bound and determined to get him the ball tonight. Pass was behind,
And
but
that
by
is
the tight end,
caught.
Blake Bell, short gain of just 2.
This is an area of the field where this Cowboys team has just really struggled since
See
Dak
who that
Prescott got injured.
was.
And when Andy Dalton has been the starter over the 4 games, they're only averaging 15
What's up,
points a
Gaston?
game, and they have been atrocious down here in the red zone. And this is one of those games. It comes down to this every week, but more so in this game for Dallas.
2nd and 8,
whether or not
Schultz
they're
in
able to cash
motion.
in. This Baltimore defense is awfully stingy.
Zeke
not
with the
allowing
ball.
touchdowns.
Here's another good run by
Good
Elliott,
gain
who
on
has
that
more
play.
yards in this game than he did against Washington. Queen on
gonna
the
be
stop,
3rd
but
down.
a gain of 4. Nice cutback.
Yeah, really good start for Ezekiel Elliott in this offensive line. And I like what Mike McCarthy's doing. I talked about the commitment to a running game and trying to establish at
Bro
least
says I want the red
30
rifle
rushing
for
attempts by the
Christmas.
time that this
Or
game
I
is
want
over.
a red rifle
Mike
for
McCarthy going
Christmas.
back to Green Bay, he
Shoot your
puts
eye
more of
out.
an emphasis on rushing attempts than he does actual
All right,
yardage.
3rd and
You
4.
start to wear a defense down. It's a good start for them.
Ball's at the 13. Dalton throws. Ooh, was looking for Michael Gallup. Incomplete.
And that'll bring on the field goal unit. And a 31 try upcoming from Zerline.
Had a chance. Gallup comes out of this, has a chance if he's just able to lay it a little bit more. But there was a little bit of pressure in there on Dalton. He was
All right,
backpedaling
it is
a little
4th
bit.
and 4.
You certainly don't want to leave that ball inside. So he missed where, if you're going to miss on the outside. But disappointing for the Cowboys not to capitalize on that.
Here's a
takeaway
31-yard
with a
attempt
touchdown.
by Greg Zerline. Kick is up and good. All right, it is 3-0. Dallas with the early lead, 4:21 to play in the first quarter. Dennis said needed a touchdown there. You will get Andy jammed rifle Dalton instead. What's up, Mike F? What's up, Bolt? I will be live for some basketball this week. I will be live on Thursday for Thursday Night Football. I'll be live for 3 games on Sunday and Monday Night Football. What's going on, Kind Gamer? What's going on, Braden Gooney? Or Goni? What's up, Ashley? Cody says, were you stunned how close the Titans came to coming back against the Browns? Not really. You think Washington is a threat? I do. Their defense is going to be in a lot of games. What's up, Jaden? If the Ravens lose, their playoff hopes are gone. I can't watch the game on my TV because the game is not on Fox where I live. What's up, the coach, please? How's it going, brother?
Allowing fewer points so far.
Absolutely, Cody.
Dallas on top, and Zerline.
All right, here we go. And we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line. Baltimore's first and 10 at the Baltimore 25.
Frustration coming from Dez Bryant on being held from tonight's game. Just a few moments ago on Twitter, Dez tweeted,
left in the first.
I'm going to go ahead and call it a quit for the rest of the season. He said, I cannot deal with this. This obviously happened unexpectedly before the game. We saw him warming up, and I talked to him over the weekend. This guy was so excited to face the Cowboys, obviously a team he has a ton of history with, knows so many guys on the opposing sideline. So, again, the frustration settling in, and according to him on Twitter, he's done.
Hey, appreciate that. We did have a good Thanksgiving, Coach. Hopefully you and your family did as well.
Gus Edwards, a nice gain of 7. Well, we know this, and it's why you said it early, Troy, that Dez Bryant is a very emotional player, and it's an emotional reaction to a positive test result. We'll see if
that was Gus Edwards, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe. I agree that he is emotional, but I also know he loves the game of football, and I can't imagine that.
What's up, Colin? What's going on, Jack?
As disappointed as he is that you would quit playing the game you love because you didn't get
Lamar Jackson with the quarterback keeper.
Carries for a first
down. Got it for a first down.
On the heels of the Gus Edwards carry for 7.
Hey, look at this game here from the Cowboys' perspective defensively. They haven't stopped.
What's going on, my son and me?
That's wanted to run the football, and I don't believe they're going to stop.
Hey, appreciate that, my son and me.
From running the football. So then, what becomes the key? I think that when they get them to third down, they've got to find a way to get off the field, or when they get inside the red zone, there's Mike Nolan, the defensive coordinator. When they get in the red zone, they have to do what the Baltimore Ravens just did and limit Baltimore then to field goals. If they can do that, they can give themselves a chance.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins, big-time gain, cross midfield, down at the 45-yard line, gain of 18.
Nice pickup on first down.
Hey, Ashley Pope, happy birthday.
The lane that Dobbins then has. Now, part of that equation that I was talking about is you can't give up big runs because big plays or big pass plays, those do lead to points. And it's hard to score a lot of points if all you're doing is running the football and you're picking up, 3-4 yards at a time. But you start getting gains like that, this game can get away from you.
And this ball gets away from Lamar Jackson.
Dobbins gets on that is J.K. Dobbins losing yards on that play.
So they've got McCary back at center. Matt Skura, who's been in this game already as an extra offensive lineman, have been really dealing with the yips. There's no other way to say it. Snapping in the shotgun, and now this one gets away.
Happy
from
birthday,
Jackson.
Keith.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, this is
Hopefully you guys
these are the
you
types
both are
of
having a
plays
great
all of a
birthday.
sudden, you know, not because Dallas did anything, but all of a sudden you
Second
put
and 18.
Baltimore in
Ball
second
is
and
at the
long,
47-yard
those
line.
type of mistakes that they just had, those are drive killers.
Jackson throws. He
That's
gets
Hollywood
it to
Brown.
Marquise Brown, who has a short gain working against.
Gain of a couple on that
Jordan
play.
Lewis.
Third down and
Gain of
14.
4.
Do have to mute it while there's copywritten music. What's up, Gabriel? Hey, appreciate that, my son and me. Welcome to the family.
Times this year where it looked like the defense was starting to turn the corner, and then they didn't. And
All right. Lamar
14 pass
got
is
it to
caught
Hayden.
short of first down yardage.
Hayden Hurst
is Luke
just
Wilson.
short of a first down. Gain of a
Xavier
yard.
Woods made the
I'm sorry,
tackle
that
for a
is
gain
Luke
of 12,
Wilson.
And so now it's 4th and 2, and the offense stays out there for Baltimore.
yeah, they picked up enough there to where you're right in that range, and I think I like this
What's up,
decision
Gilbert?
to go for it. But I was saying that Dallas at times has
What's
shown
going on,
progress, and you think, okay, well, maybe this
Celigent?
new
Hopefully
scheme,
I
they're
said your
starting
name
to pick it up,
correctly.
and then you know,
Rodney,
you see
how's
what
it going?
happened on Thanksgiving, and there's no way to
All right,
put
here
it.
we
This
go.
defense is just not very
4th
good.
and 2.
Jackson
Oh, Lamar Jackson to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown! Hey, welcome to the family, Keith Perry.
Welcome back to number 8. 37 yards on 4th and 2.
And that is a
Now, too many
touchdown
times
by
they get over
Lamar
and over the Dallas, they
Jackson.
just give up gaps. They don't get off blocks. Leighton Vander Esch, he gives up.
He
a
told
huge
Baltimore,
gap. Nobody
"I'm
fills the hole that Lamar
back."
Jackson exploits. You see it right there. He gets caught with his eyes in the backfield and just opens up this lane. Baltimore, they hit that. We saw it last week with RG3. I mean, that's a big part of their scheme is the quarterback keeper right up the middle.
And the field goal
point
is good. Appreciate that, Rodney Potts. Welcome to the family. I do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials as soon as the game resumes. I do resume the game audio. What's going on? Roberts Farm. Can you, beloved Baltimore, paid Lamar Jackson the same as Patrick Mahomes? That's a lot of money, though. Like, I would build my team. I mean, give them 20, 30, 40 million. Okay, whatever. But, I mean, $500 million. What's going on, Norma? What's going on, Patrick? Cowboys cannot stop the run at all. Ashley says, I am a huge fan. What's going on, Elba? The Ravens can get 41 on the Cowboys, says D. Robert says, who do you think is going to win? I am going with the Baltimore Ravens, even though I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I am also a Detroit Lions fan, so there's a little history with that one, though. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say, though, too, my son and me. Lamar is not no Patrick Mahomes. But I got a good question for you guys all the 406. Let me know if you guys think this. Will Patrick Mahomes be the same Patrick Mahomes if you don't give him Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce? What's going on, Emily? What's going on, Keto? Okay, we got some no's. We got some yeses. What's up, Julio? What's up, Andrew?
Team, they end the
All
year
right,
at
we
the
are
Giants.
back.
That's why this game is so important to Dallas. As much
Appreciate
as
that,
it is
Chen
to the
Kai.
Ravens.
Welcome to the fam.
Pollard on the return.
All right,
from the
Pollard got it
5.
to the 20, 25, 30,
That is a gap.
35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and the Dallas Cowboys have amazing field position.
A big special teams play for the Cowboys.
It is 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 28-yard line.
For 67 yards.
28 yards away from a touchdown. That kickoff return was for 66 yards.
The defense gets gashed. They give up the 7 points.
Pollard, I swear,
and to be able to come
he
off
is
of
a
that
special
and get this big
player.
return, setting this offense up once again.
Appreciate that.
You know, in great field position. That's a great job.
I think
by
your name
that
is
return team.
Flick. Dalton, first down, CD Lamb.
And Troy, that's what they want to see.
They are
Dalton do
inside
more
the
of, or at
10,
least
I
what
believe.
Mike McCarthy wants to see more of. Dalton rolling, getting outside the pocket as he does
we
here
are
for 14 yards.
Yeah, and if I was Andy
at
Dalton,
the
I'd want to
end
see
of
it too.
one.
You know, in a game like this, with as much pressure as the Ravens can put on you, that's a
All right, we are at the end of one quarter. It is 7-3. Do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, William? Says hail to the Redskins. Absolutely. Hey, congratulations on a great victory. You beat my Steelers fair and square. What you mean, TB? It's 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 14. They got a new set of downs. Chiefs now in the driver's seats for the number 1 spot. Hey, Erica, comment on any video, and I can, what do you call it? I can put that other channel for you. Washington and New York Giants are 7-1 the last few weeks. Who do you got in the Super Bowl? Seljinks? I don't, D. Well, I guess I got the community, a lot of brothers, and I got a lot of sisters, including with the YouTube community.
As they trail
All right, we are back. 1st and 10.
Inside the 15, hand to Pollard.
And that is Pollard.
Breaks 1 tackle and then ends
Gain
up
of a
being
yard,
brought down
maybe
by
2
Barnes.
on that play.
Gain of just 1 after Jalen Ferguson missed that first attempt.
What's going on,
you don't
Salvador?
have to watch the Baltimore Ravens defense very long and realize what a
We
great
are
player
40
Marlon Humphrey
away.
is. He's a great
Appreciate
cover
that
guy.
number change from
He's a first-round pick out of
7.7.
Alabama
You
back
guys
in
are
2017.
amazing.
But what I like is what he just did there, and you see it over and over.
We are
and
at
over.
second and
He
9.
has forced
Ball
six-
at
he's
the
forced 6 fumbles this
13-yard
year, but
line.
He is physical in the run game, and that's why
Single back,
they're so good
play
off the edge.
action. Dalton throws, and that's a touchdown, Michael Gallup. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
That's right where the flag came out.
Well, they're indicating it's against
So Fortnite
Baltimore.
Noob, welcome back, brother.
But I'm with you. There was a lot of pushing and shoving. It could have gone either way, but the indication early was it's against the Ravens.
There's Gallup at the top of your screen. He does a great job of selling it there.
The penalty is declined.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a touchdown.
It's a good call.
That is a touchdown.
Yeah, from where I was,
Appreciate
Joe, it
that.
looked like the
Zinc
separation was great.
69.
Maybe there was a push
Welcome to
there
the
by
family.
Gallup, but Marlon Humphrey had his arms around him. It's a really good job of pressing Humphrey and then working back once the ball was in the air. They haven't had a lot of touchdowns there in the red zone, like I said. But boy, that was a great job of capitalizing off of that return by Tony Pollard.
Extra
All right,
point
kick is
good.
up and good. It is 10-7. It's only a 3-point ball game. We got 14-19 remaining in the second quarter. Appreciate that, Eddie. Appreciate that, Fortnite. Welcome to the fam. That's a good game already. Absolutely. Terrell says Dallas thinks they'll win. Appreciate that, Ashley. What's going on, William? They have had 12 days off, says Isaiah Fields. What's up, Fear? Yes, Lamar is playing, and he already scored a touchdown. Who is your guys' pick? Says Milan. I am going for the Ravens. But I am going for a good game, though. Truth be told, I don't care who wins or lose. But I think that this game is going to be the Ravens. Although it's going to kind of hurt me because I am a Steelers fan. But one of my favorite divisions is the AFC North. So, and I am a Detroit Lions fan. So, Barry Sanders is still better than Emmitt Smith. I just wish the Detroit Lions didn't kill his career. Yes, my team is a career killer. Hey, if there's any wrestling fans in the building, the Detroit Lions is Randy Orton, the legend killer. They killed Barry Sanders' career. They killed Calvin Johnson's career. They're killing Matthew Stafford's career. Oh, man.
Of the Pollard 67-yard kick return.
It's the Bobby Lane
into the end
curse.
zone here and get back
Probably
on top
so.
by 3.
Man, at this point, I think it's the Ford family curse, but
Duvernay will
all right, that is a touchback.
Into the end zone. Let's go back to the Ravens
What's up, Phyllis?
touchdown when Lamar
How's it
Jackson
going?
kept it.
Detroit is the
Here's
Undertaker.
Leighton Vander Esch, but take a look here. There's no middle safety, and that's because Darian Thompson, he comes up, and he's playing the linebacker position, so that's why there was nobody, the last line of defense once Vander Esch kind of lost his place there in, what was happening in the backfield and vacated that gap. but typically not that one-on-one you're going to have much success against Lamar Jackson. But, you know, they were all up to play that fourth down run and just got out of position.
Oh, Lamar Jackson.
Keeps here, and this time
That was a
he
play
is bottled
action.
up for
Even
a
faked
gain.
me out a
By the way,
little
that was
bit.
the longest
Gain
touchdown
of a
run
yard
ever
on that play.
by a quarterback against the Dallas Cowboys, the 37-yarder on 4th and 2 that gave the Ravens
Hey,
a short-lived
Austin, I hope
7-3
so.
lead.
That'd be a legit, what do you call it?
Well, right
AFC
now,
title
I have to
game.
believe that the Cowboys are feeling good about
Chiefs,
the
Steelers,
way things are going.
AFC title game,
I mean,
that would be
defensively,
awesome.
Yeah, they had that breakdown, but special teams just contributed. The
All right,
defense
it
got
is
the
second
takeaway,
and 9.
and they're controlling the time of possession so far. This is the formula for them tonight.
Pass is caught by Marquise Brown. Jordan Lewis,
Marquise
the
Brown, let's see
tackle.
where they spot him at.
Brown was about half a yard short of a first down.
All right, 3rd and 1.
Marquise Brown, he, you know, last year, that high-flying offense that they
What's going on,
had, it
Anisha?
was very heavy.
What's going on, Jorge?
Tight end centric. That's
Sanchez?
where the focus was in the passing game, and Marquise
Tyler?
Brown was the only wide receiver of the group to even be targeted 50 times. And so they just did not get the ball to the wideouts all that often.
And got a first down. That is Gus Edwards to the 50, 45-40, 35, down at the 30-yard line.
In the heart of
Gus
this defense
Edwards,
is getting
gain of
shredded by the
36.
Ravens. This one good for 36 yards.
Yeah, just look at the lane that he has right through here. There's just nobody there, and you see that he just comes right through. There's nobody in that gap. Nobody's getting off blocks. Nobody's filling the hole, and it's over and over when you watch the Cowboys in this run defense and how they just get
I
gassed.
seen
in
your
these
comment,
big games.
William.
13 yards per
Yeah,
carry
Adam
so
Gase
far
is
for the
neck and neck
Ravens.
with that title.
Jackson hands, it's Dobbins. And, the
And
rookie on the left
Dobbins,
side gets
gain of
4.
about 4.
J.K. Dobbins, they brought him in.
Yeah, Gus
rookie
Edwards
out of
is
Ohio
underrated.
State, and he did not. He was one of the many that did not play in that Pittsburgh game, but a guy who
I think Josh
have,
Adams, while he
liked.
played
He's
with
gotten
the
a bulk of
Eagles,
the
I
work
thought he was
since their bye
real
week. They're
underrated
working him
as
in
well.
more and more, and Mark Ingram, who was a big part of what they were doing a year ago, he's for the most part in the last several weeks has become more of a role player.
All right.
Here
That
he
is Melvin
for a
Ingram.
first down.
Got it down to the 19-yard line, first
The Dallas
down.
Cowboys
What's up,
prove
Paul?
that they can stop a run right up the middle.
My favorite team's the Pistons and the Suns.
Yeah, I think Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, that they will they'll
What's
stick
going on,
with that.
Travis?
It's what they're good at. Here's a look
Going
at
on,
Greg
Kenny
Roman, the
FM?
guy the architect behind this offense.
Rocco says go Bills.
The fullback is in there, that pistol formation, and a handoff here right up the
That
middle.
was Gus
Gus
Edwards.
gets just 2.
Gain of a couple on
Greg
that
Roman,
play.
by the way, is in his second year as offensive
Gonna
coordinator.
be
Was the NFL assistant coach
second
of the
and
year
8.
last year.
Ball is at the
Was the tight
17-yard
ends
line.
coach here before taking over, and he was the offensive coordinator for John's younger
What's
brother
going on,
Jim
Fizzy?
for 4
Mark
years
Banks?
with the 49ers. What a job he's done.
Yeah, he really
Oh,
has, and
absolutely. I
think that,
definitely
one
want
of the things
Larry
that was really
Fitzgerald to win a
helpful for
Super
this
Bowl.
Ravens team that at the end of last year,
What's
they
up,
didn't lose
John
either
Hammond?
coordinator.
Dobbins
Oh,
on the
that's
toss,
Dobbins,
and a nice
and no
tackle
gain
by the
on that
corner,
play.
Lewis.
It is going to be 3rd and 8.
That's really a nice job by Jordan Lewis out there. And,
What's up,
and
game
if you're
play?
going to play this running
Bahamas
game,
in the
you
building.
better
Go
have
Ravens.
corners out there that are willing to come up and make these
Yeah, this
types
is
of
a
plays,
real good
because if
game.
he doesn't make that play, there's a pretty good
Both teams
crease.
are fighting. I will say
See
this.
the Ravens wide receivers.
Dallas
they're
is
out
not
there blocking,
playing
and
like a 3 and 8
whenever you
team.
look at a running team that has success running the football,
I wouldn't mind
wide
seeing this team
receivers
healthy.
that are very unselfish and get involved in the run game and blocking.
Willie Snead is on that list. He's on the COVID list and not.
All right,
available
Wilson's in
again
motion.
tonight.
Lamar Jackson out the
Receiver
shotgun,
Jackson
throws,
sidearm.
got it
Pass is
complete.
caught.
That is Justice
Stood
Hill.
up short of the first down is Justice Hill by Uzier. The field goal unit will come on for the Ravens.
You watch Lamar Jackson, that's dropping it down in the slot right there.
What's going on,
getting that thing
Tanya?
out.
What's up, Dash, Levi?
Sometimes you see that even when he doesn't have to do it, and a lot of times that's what leads to
Cowboys
some
off
of these
the
errant
run.
throws that he has.
Ravens going to win. All right,
Philip
Tucker
Rivers
is
is
set
watching
to
this
kick
game
a
going, "What's the
field
big deal
goal
about
on
that?"
4th and 4. Here's a 31-yard
31-yard
attempt.
try by Tucker. This guy's pretty good.
And Mr. Reliable. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
36.
There's such a thing as automatic. From this distance, it's Justin Tucker, that's for sure.
False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
All right, that's a 5-yard penalty
Justin
on
Tucker,
Bradley Bozeman.
since 2016, has
Appreciate
made
that, Joy
70
Hambles.
straight
Or Humbles.
inside 40 yards.
Welcome to the fam. What's up, Ted?
It's nice when you've got a kicker like that you can depend on, and we'll see. We'll see if he keeps that streak alive.
It's
here.
possible the Bills can make the Super Bowl.
I'm just going to say he is.
And here's a 36-yard attempt.
Jinx,
4th and 9. And are you kidding me?
Good.
Oh my God. Justin Tucker.
Dude, you've got one job.
The kick is no good. Wide left. Come on, Tucker. Caleb said he gone. Luke says, really, Tuck? John Hammond says, laces out. XAR, can we please keep it clean? Chris Tucker. Austin says Chiefs repeat. What's up, Marley? Hey, Phyllis, can we please keep it clean? Chat. Hey, chat.
Watch your profanity.
Please watch your profanity. I don't want to have to block people, but if you keep cursing, you will be gone. That is one of the chat rules. All right.
You get a moment,
We
go
are
online and
back.
look at it in a game at the LA Coliseum as he's talking about the sport of football, comparing it to rugby. Here's a ball.
Oh, intercepted.
Like it was
Patrick Queen.
Did he get his hands under it? He did. It was tipped by Brandon Williams as they welcome him back, and Patrick Queen is there.
I got him in fantasy. I'm loving that.
First interception football up into the seats.
That was a heck of a play. If he got his hands underneath it, it sure looked like he did there. I know the Ravens came running off the field that there was no doubt that he got his hands underneath it. Here's a better picture of it. That's really great job by the rookie of coming in and making the play off the deflection, and they haven't had a lot of those either. That's just their 7th interception. They've recovered a lot of fumbles, but boy, they needed to make a play and help
that
out
is
that
Patrick Queen with
goal,
the interception on Andy Dalton.
Jackson and company with great field position of their own. And, Andy Dalton, I mean, what are you going to do? Ball's just deflected, not much you can do.
So there's an interception apiece by both quarterbacks.
With the ball at the 38. Makes the handoff.
Oh, and that's a touchdown. Hey, appreciate that, Greg Edwards. Miles Boykins with that touchdown. Let's go.
Turn around, get the interception on a great play by the rookie Patrick Queen, and on the first play, here's Boykin in for the score.
There wasn't anybody within 10 yards of him. He comes off the ball. There's nothing fancy about the route. He just runs a deep crosser, and nobody goes with him. I mean, we've seen that a lot too. So the things
I think this could be a high-scoring game.
Defense over the year continue to happen here in this first half.
All right, here we go. Tucker with the extra point, and it's good. All right, you have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. It is 14-10. Cowboys down 4 with 8:08 to play. I'm a Giants fan, and I'm going for Baltimore. What's going on, 50K? Jeffrey says, yeah, if they play. Ayuk is getting better, says Showpack. Hey, appreciate that. It's your boy Shane. Topic. Will this game be over 46? You know something? It might be. We're already at 24. What's going on, Abdul Terrell? Yeah, I think Ayuk is getting better, but I think a lot of that is I think he's getting healthier. Yes, please hashtag keep it clean. Hey, appreciate that, Emily. What's up, pessimistic fan? Yes, 2020 does suck. We lost Kobe. We lost Chadwick Boseman. We have this nasty illness called COVID. So, yeah. Good thing we only have days away. So, I am happy about that. What's going on, Doovie? Appreciate that. Oh, Denny, man, that's crazy. And then I heard that he automatically said on Twitter or something like that he quit. Like he quit football and stuff like that. I'm like, what? You're only out 2 or 3 games. I think it's 2 games at most.
As the two sides have traded interceptions.
All right, we are back.
Looking for answers for the Dallas Cowboys, and this is not a night you want to be doing that against the Baltimore Ravens.
All right, we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the Dallas 25-yard line.
25. Let's go back to that touchdown.
What's going on,
by
BJ?
Boykin.
This is Darian Thompson right here, and it looks like they're in man coverage, and then he plays a zone, and that's a recipe for disaster. So they just totally turn it loose, and if it, you know, the way that they match up once they got the single high look, then the only other thing it could be is Chidobe Awuzie, the opposite corner. He's got to slough off of that, but just too many times.
All right, here we
they've
go.
given up a lot
First
of big
and
plays.
10.
They were especially giving up big plays early in the year, and the big plays given up were just simple breakdowns, much like that one there.
Here's Elliott.
All
right
right,
side,
gain
gets
of a couple on that
for
play.
Miles Boykin. That
Gonna be
was his
2nd and
first
8. All at the
reception
27-yard
since week
line.
9. He went 3 games with no targets, let alone catches, and he's just completely
Margaret?
forgotten about. And ends up going 38 yards for the score.
Well, even if he had caught, you know, a ball every week, I mean, those things are pretty fundamental. I mean, to turn guys loose on those type of concepts and routes. We're in week 12.
2nd and 8.
And that's a first down. CD Lamb down at the 40-yard line.
Here's tonight's professional grade.
Hey, appreciate that, Danny. $5 super chat.
With the Bengals. He was with
Do you have to mute it for copywritten music? Sending you this to get good karma for my parlay this weekend. LOL. Keep up the good work, though. Appreciate that, Danny. All right, we are back. 1st and 10.
On first down, here's a
And
toss
got
to
it to Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper with the first down.
It's a nice concept.
And
there
Dallas is
by
marching
Dallas
down the
offensively
field.
to take advantage of some of the pursuit that the Ravens have, and so they get them flowing
What's up,
one
Kelvin?
way, and they're able to get the
Hey,
edge
that's facts, Marty.
and get a nice gain out of that. See whether or not they're going to be able to stick to their game plan. They certainly can. I mean, this is the defense has had some issues since that takeaway there on the opening possession, but
All right,
still need to
1st
stick
and
to the
10.
formula of trying to run the football.
Pollard in
and
motion.
get this game to the fourth quarter.
That's Ezekiel Elliott. Gain of 2 on that play.
3. Aaron, Andy Dalton has had his own health issues to deal with this year.
Yeah, we
Bling
talked
Bling's
about what
gamer
Lamar
says,
Jackson went
"We
through.
miss
Don't
you,
forget,
Dad."
Andy Dalton was out. He missed some time with a concussion, and then he came down with COVID. I spoke to him about it. He said it was like getting hit by a double whammy. I was in 2 protocols at once. He told me he had never been so frustrated, but now he's back. He's put some games together. He feels really good where he is communicating with his team. And Ezekiel
Yesterday,
Elliott said,
John.
thank goodness we had him, a vet to come in after Dak went down. It really put a lot of us
2nd
at
and
ease.
7.
2nd down and 7. Dalton keeps here and is going to go downfield. It's not there.
And that
yet.
is incomplete.
He looked at
Intended
CD
for
Lamb
Amari
underneath
Cooper.
and then went deep for Amari Cooper. And with Marcus Peters all over Cooper, Dalton just threw it out of bounds.
Follow up on Aaron's report.
I do got to give a special shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Washington football team.
You know, with Dak Prescott,
That
and
game
then
was
in the event that he
electric.
goes down, which he did, that they've got a veteran guy to be able to step in. Now they had much
Shout
higher
out to
expectations for this football
all
team
you guys
coming into the
and
season,
gals
but they
in
have
this
other
one.
years
We have
as well
472
when they
in the
haven't
building.
had
You guys are
that
awesome.
veteran backup. You know, that things can
What's
really
up,
come
Matthew?
off the rails in a hurry if you don't man up that position.
Dalton completed.
For the first down, that's
And
seldom
that is
used.
Brown with the
His
reception.
11th catch of the year, and on that timing
Noah
route,
Brown?
that worked to perfection.
Yeah, you called it, Joe. This is where Andy Dalton is at his best, and you don't see a lot of that in today's NFL. You see a lot more quarterbacks holding on to the football.
I hope
kinda
not,
wanting to see it
Jeffrey.
before
I don't
they
like
cut it
when
loose,
players
but
go
a timed
down.
route, and Noah Brown, who
I don't
doesn't
care
get a
if
lot
you're
of
from my arch
opportunities,
rival or
puts it out there on the sidelines. He
anywhere.
goes and makes a play. It was good execution.
I hate injuries.
First down at the 35.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 35. 5:07 to play till half.
Pollard.
That is Pollard losing a yard.
Penetration, then the tackle tomorrow
Going
night
for
on
Baltimore
NFL
in this
Total
one.
Access, MJ Acosta Ruiz.
Whoa, got to mute it for that copywritten music. All right. And we are back.
Pollard stays in after losing one.
Go empty said you got to get the ball out if you're Andy Dalton. You cannot
All right,
expect
second
your offensive
and
line to
11.
hold up.
Dalton
Passes
got it to
caught.
Michael Gallup.
And Michael
First
Gallup's
down,
got another
Michael
Dallas
Gallup.
first down.
Gain of 12.
13 yards to Gallup.
Correction,
who has
13
a touchdown
yards.
in this ball game as well.
Well, the Cowboys they're efficient. I mean, they're doing some good things, and the Ravens, they
Ball
bring
is at the
five-man
23-yard
rush. They
line.
turn Gallup loose on the crosser underneath, and Dalton with a nice clean pocket is able to put it on him.
I think their biggest need is health. Health and a solid run game. Fork tail. Appreciate that aesthetic B. Pollard
from behind,
losing a
playmaking
yard.
McPhee. Second stint with the Ravens, and Pernell McPhee crashed down, a loss of one.
Man, you guys are awesome.
Got a
We
lot
are
of guys
20
like
away
him who can come off
from
the edge, the various
7.7.
looks that they give you, and just am really impressed when you watch the Ravens play and the
goal
the
is to
effort
get
that
to
they
8K
give
if we
and
could.
The things that
But,
Wink Martindale does.
hey, I
within that
appreciate
scheme,
all
especially once they get to third down with the
7.68 of
various
you.
looks.
And Dalton and Gallup on different pages of the playbook.
All right, that was incomplete. Third and
Gallup stopped
11.
Dalton, expected
That was
him to
intended for
continue,
Michael
third and
Gallup.
11.
Yeah, I was waiting
So it
to
is
see if
third
Andy was
and
going to go
11
over and
at
talk
the
to
23-yard
Gallup about
line.
that miscommunication as far as what exactly happened. Did not even give yourself an opportunity there on second and long. Now giving yourself third and long. Last time they were third and longer
What's
than
up,
this,
O'Neal?
Martindale played it safe with a four-man
Shout out
rush,
to
but
Nassau,
it looks
Bahamas.
like he's going to try to press the issue here.
Pollard's in motion, empty backfield. Pollard got the ball.
Blocking, got a long way to go.
Got it to the 20.
Short of first down yardage.
And it's going to be
Shoved
fourth
out by
and
Peters.
short. Ball's at the 17-yard line.
Fourth down.
Appreciate that, Marcus Campbell.
Will bring the field goal unit on for the Cowboys.
Well, I know the Cowboys are disappointed that, you know, they stalled down here and now they're going to have to try to settle for 3 points, but that was a good drive. You know, they put together some plays.
All right,
They
here
mixed
we
in the
go.
run. And
Greg
Dalton threw
Zerling
the ball well and
won a lot of
gonna be
fantasy
able
leagues
to
with that kicker.
get this game to a one-point
While he was
game.
with
That's not all bad.
LA
right now.
Rams.
35-yard
Here's
drive.
a 35-yard attempt.
Zerline 1 for 1 and 22 of 25 on the year. And a penalty flag before the snap.
Delay a game.
Wow.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
McCarthy can't believe it. If you think of what happened with Tucker, he drilled a 31-yarder.
Hey, I think they're going to try to do the
36, then he
the
missed.
Baltimore on Dallas on this
Now
time.
35 becomes 40 for Zerline after the delay of game.
Now they got a
How
5-yard
upset
penalty
Mike
for
McCarthy is
delay
right
of
now.
game.
He'd be reading his lips if he didn't have that mask on.
I think that mask has been good for some coaches.
All right, fourth and
around the
9.
league.
doubt.
Oh,
Here's
Been great for
a
McCarthy.
40-yard attempt.
this from 40. And
And-
this one is pushed wide to the
Are
right.
you kidding me?
So that good drive comes up empty as Zerline misses from 40, and we'll be right back.
All right, do have to mute it while they go to a copywritten commercial. And Greg Zerling.
Dude, you've got one job.
All right. So now both kickers have missed a field goal and both quarterbacks now have an interception. This is why you got to play 60 minutes, because then it makes the referee swallow that whistle. Because I tell you what, refs are trash.
So it remains 14-10 after the 40-yard miss. And that's got to have Mike McCarthy livid.
All right, here we go.
2 minutes,
First
2
and
seconds
10,
left. Taking over at 30, the
2:02.
Ravens
Last
up
play
13-10.
before
But
the
McCarthy's been over
2-minute
there talking to
warning.
himself ever since the penalty happened.
And Lamar Jackson.
Good play.
Gain of a couple on that play. 2-yard run. Second and 8. Ball at the 32-yard line. We are at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes till halftime. Hey, Cody, as soon as I seen that 5-yard penalty, I'm like, oh, don't tell me they're trying to do the same thing to Dallas now. Appreciate that, Patrick York. I mean, it just the way it was going, I was just like, they're trying to do the same thing that they did with Baltimore. Give them a 5-yard penalty. The kicker misses the field goal. Come on. Hey, appreciate that, John. Emily says, can you please shout me out? Please, please. Shout out to Emily. Shout out to the number change. We are 10 away from 7.7. Almost like they rigged. Hey, verbal. Hashtag facts. Hey, I guess that's why they're still called sports and entertainment. Thoughts on the Washington clock stop scam? Julian, it hurt my heart. It hurt my heart. I'll show you why it hurt my heart. That's why it hurt my heart. But, hey, it was the most smartest play that, you know, Alex Smith can do. He knew the situation. So, you know, that was a great veteran move. Absolutely, John. Took the words right out of my mouth. The greatest veteran play ever by Alex Smith. Absolutely. He knew the situation. They were out of timeouts. The only way to stop that clock is have no ball. And boom, game got to rewind. They're already set. It's game over. That's why I said it hurt my heart, but you know, there were so many different other plays that we should have did better. So I'm not going to blame it on that. I will never do that, and I will never blame it on injuries either. We got our butts kicked. Point blank period.
Delay of game. Turned a 35-yard try into a 40-yard try that was pushed by Zerline. Now it's 2nd and 8. Passes.
That might be a flag. Yep, and flags on the play. Luke Wilson
just threw one.
That might be a pass interference.
Catchable. I don't
Spot
know
foul.
I mean, there clearly was contact. I mean,
it's
here comes
Wilson.
Oh yeah.
And look
Yep.
at that.
It is going to be on
Defense
Woods.
number 25.
Yep.
By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first
That's
down.
about as far as safety play.
And Woods is actually a real good corner
And
too.
on top of that, I'm with you. I mean, we're watching that from the booth. That ball was way over the heads of everybody down there around midfield, which is where they place the ball.
That becomes it's hard to tell, and it becomes a judgment call on the official's part as to whether it is.
All right, here's J.K. Dobbins, first down to the 35-30, 25-20.
Able to tiptoe and add some extra yards.
And down at the 20-yard line, J.K. Dobbins.
He gets 30.
Well, Alden Smith, number 58, he's the one who's trying to play it. He's trying to slow play it and make Lamar Jackson come up with a decision. The only problem with that is he didn't put himself in a position to be able to contain Dobbins once he got the football.
All right, it is 1st and 10, ball at the 20.
30-plus yards.
Wilson is in motion. And J.K. Dobbins in trouble, losing a yard on that play.
There was not alone.
It's going to be 2nd and 11. Ball at the Dallas 21-yard line.
Coming in, I did not expect
we have a minute and a half left to play in the half.
At least slow it down a little bit. Here the Ravens, here in this first half, they've got 161 yards rushing and some big plays. And
yes, my favorite team is the Detroit Lions. My second team is the Arizona Cardinals. Those are my home teams.
Cowboys fans is
And then my
it's been
favorite
a tough year on everybody. It's been tough
non-home
on coaches.
team is the Pittsburgh
Getting these
Steelers.
teams
My
ready to play,
favorite
not
division
knowing
in
when you're
the
going to
entire
be
world
playing,
is
but
the AFC
just
North.
have not seen any improvement from this defense throughout the season.
Second down and 11.
Hence why I am going for the Ravens in this one.
Out to his left.
And that is Hollywood Brown out of bounds. Third down.
Third down coming up.
They got a chance here. It's
going to be 3rd and 7 at the 17.
I mean, they got a chance here to make a stop, and if they can go in at halftime
Depends,
down 7
John.
points, a one-possession game, I think that
I want Stafford to win a
feel
ring.
good about that.
In fact, I wouldn't mind him on Dallas. If he went to Dallas, Dallas is going to win a Super Bowl.
Dallas defense in the first 30 minutes.
And he's from Texas, so it kind of almost makes sense.
All the way Baltimore gets the ball to start the second half.
There's a flag on the play. Ball caught, first down, out of bounds. Let's see what the flag is about.
So Marquise Brown did not get both feet down, and a flag at the start of the play on the near sideline.
What's up, Brian? Yeah.
Cowboys will decline it.
Illegal formation foul. Offense. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage with number 78 uncovered. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Oh, my God. All right, that is 4th
Justin
down.
Tucker will come back out. The thing that's so impressive.
Yeah, that's
about
exactly
his
what it is,
73
John.
From inside 40, he's kicking in Baltimore. It's a grass field. It's not turf. The wind is.
All right, come on, Tucker.
The weather's not good. For him to miss that last one of 36 yards.
Commentator, shut up.
Penalty was shocking.
Don't do a.
This one from 35.
There we go.
and he splits
Straight through the upright. It's good. All right, you have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as we return, I'll return the game audio. That is 17-10. 46 seconds remains in the half. It makes Cowboys coaching or their players? Oh, is it Cowboys coaching or players? I think it's a little bit of a combination with the struggles in Dallas. You know, you had injuries, you had no off-season programs, no rookie mini camps, a brand new head coach. I mean, you asking a lot for a player to go from 0 to 100 in a matter of, you know, a few weeks. You know, it's been a weird season all around the board. Garrett, that was crazy. He got pulled during warm-ups. So you already know both teams will be probably getting a COVID test immediately following this game. I do got to fact check it, but I think it's a person in the chat said that he actually quit football, says I'm done with football. I do got to fact check that though, but if that is true, that is crazy because all he would be out is for 2 games. Devontae Hayes says the Ravens are good sometimes. See this, Trox? Cowboys defense is god-awful. I mean, it is. It has been. I mean, but on paper, they looked so solid in the offseason.
5 yards and a touchdown.
All right, here we go.
He's gone 8 for 10. Both quarterbacks on their interceptions were balls that were tipped. Dallas about to get the ball back. 46 seconds left.
What's going on, Dale Frank?
3 timeouts. Ravens get the ball to start the second half.
All right, here we go. We got a return to the 5 to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Pollard down at the 25. There is a flag on the play. We have 42 seconds remaining till halftime.
During the return, holding number 59 with the receiving team.
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
That hurts.
They get Justin March.
Justin March, number 59, for the hold.
Coming up on this Tuesday.
What's going on, Inez? Says good night. We'll have a blessed night, Inez. Appreciate you for coming out.
All right, Kurt, thank you. Well, from the 10, remember.
All right, first and 10 at the 10.
Timeouts. See what happens here with Baltimore
and
defensively.
Zeke
and
Elliott
to this
got the first down. They are back at the 20.
Dallas, Elliott gets 10.
Yeah, it's a good start for Dallas to just kind of see where they're at after that first down carry, and they pick up a first down.
Shane saying hi.
But even now,
hey, appreciate that, Inez.
You're right. You've got all three timeouts, but he's got to be. He's got to be really smart here with the football if they're going to put it in his hands and see if they can do something with it.
All right, Cooper is in motion. Looking like they're going to play man on it. And that is caught. CeeDee Lamb gets out of bounds to the 30, or I'm sorry, with 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, when he turned it back upfield, I thought, well, yeah, I don't know if that was really going to be worth it. And then he realized that as well and got out of bounds, and they were able to preserve.
You know, that's actually a fine now. So jumping into Salvation Army
being a little bit more aggressive
buckets.
Here. He's got a good look. Take it.
It is 2nd and 3.
On second down,
Dalton got it. That is Dalton Schultz. Got it to the 41-yard line.
23 seconds left in the half. Get the all-new Fox
Where are
Sports
they playing? They are playing right now in Baltimore. Hey, we got to 7.7. Appreciate you all. You guys are awesome.
For a 52-yarder or so, and that's not asking too much at all.
A drive that started at the 10, already out to the 41.
All right, Amari Cooper is in motion.
Got one-on-one down here if you want to take a shot.
Dalton looks to his right.
Dalton got it to Cooper down at the 50-yard line. Dallas takes another timeout. They are left with one.
It's a nice job by Andy Dalton. When he sees it, he's been able to deliver the football. It's a good decision there. Picking up another 10 yards, still has one timeout left.
Hey, appreciate that. Hey, we had 777 in the building. Hey, that is a good luck charm.
Pretty efficient looking
and we hit 7.7.
The problem is their defense giving up a lot of big plays. It's a 7-point
What's going on,
lead.
What's going on, David?
Each side has missed a field goal. Baltimore has not punted in this game.
Yes, Steelers beat Steelers lost to Washington.
50 plus.
All right, here is 2nd and 1, 17 seconds. One timeout for Dallas. Dalton. Oh, he slipped.
CeeDee Lamb slipped. And it becomes 3rd and 1.
Not sure exactly what that route was that CeeDee Lamb was running, but for a guy who didn't have much of an offseason.
All right, here comes 3rd and 1.
COVID situation, and for him to be able to come in and do the things that he's been able to do as a rookie, that's been really impressive. What a great
What's up,
pickup he
Easton?
was.
7 targets in this game for Lamb, and that's going to be a false start on Cooper.
Wow, Cooper with the
6
false
catches
start.
for CD Lamb.
Oh, my God.
False start. Offense, number 19. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Hey, appreciate that, Denny.
Gave a little bit of a flinch. They caught it. And just made this third down a whole lot tougher.
Yep, 3rd down and 6. Just 1 timeout left. They do get Dalton out on the move.
Dalton airs it out. And CD Lamb
Yeah, I'm with CD
barking at the
Lamb. He's looking
refs.
around and wondering, where's the flag? The official was right there. I mean, he grabs him. There's no way around it.
Hey, Jalen, that's my quarterback.
I don't know how you don't make that call. There's the official. He's right there
That's
on top
who
of
is
it.
Kyler
I
Murray.
just don't know how you don't make
That's
that
my
call.
quarterback.
That is a big miss by this officiating crew.
Wow.
And Andy Dalton took a big hit from Chris Board.
And Sean Elliott out there just grabbing and
Elliott got
CeeDee Lamb immediately. I saw it right when it happened, just like you did, Joe. And had a big-time hit on Andy Dalton, and then that should have
all right.
set them up for an opportunity for a field goal before the end of this half.
Hey, that's
Timeout
facts,
taken
Verbal.
here by Dallas.
That's facts.
4th down.
I hate that.
They kept the offense out there. It's 4th down and 6. 7 seconds are left in the half.
Well, they need to. I mean,
if you're going to go, you better get it. You better get it done.
If you're going to throw the Hail Mary, you better make sure there's no time left on the clock. Otherwise,
Appreciate that, Ashley.
give the ball back to Baltimore with an opportunity.
Gail says,
more
what
of a
would Russ
realistic
do?
shot of being able to get it all the way into the end zone.
I mean, from this spot, you're talking about a 63-yard drive going the other way if Baltimore takes over. So now a timeout taken by the Ravens.
And I don't like this decision right here by Dallas.
If you're going to throw a Hail Mary, the only thing you can hope for would be a defensive penalty to extend the half, because there's no way they're going to get the ball into the end zone, and a play that's going to get you down deep enough, you would think, to have a shot at it is going to take 7 setions.
All right, here we go. 4th and 6, 7 seconds to remain. Ball is at the
really interesting.
Yeah, the Ravens
49. Or I'm sorry, the 45-yard line of Dallas.
But a big missed call with no penalty on CD Lamb, and now Dalton is going to launch, and let's see, into the end zone, and incomplete.
And that is halftime.
It looked like of CD Lamb. What a throw by Andy Dalton.
All right, that does it for half. I will be in the chat. I do have to take a quick halftime break, and I will be in the chat so we could chat it up. Shout out to the 7.7. Shout out to the 829 in the building. You guys are awesome. And I will be back once we come back from the halftime. Bring in back the game audio.
This is LP. This a LP. This a LP.
right. We are back. We are still at halftime. It is 10-17. Baltimore with the 7-point lead. Baltimore will get the football to start the second half. Yeah, Yeet, please no cursing, and chat, please no spamming or politics, bashing. None of that, please. Hey, we got to 7.71. Appreciate that. We are 90 away from 7.8. You guys are awesome. What's going on, Jorge? Hey, appreciate that, Yoshi. Hey, I'm gonna say Disney on that one. Because Disney got The Mandalorian. Yes, please no racism in my chat as well. We don't tolerate racism in my chat. Hey, appreciate that, Jola Flav. Welcome to the building. Welcome to the family.
It came to within inches of getting a touchdown at the end of the half.
Yeah, actually should have come down with it, actually, because CeeDee Lamb was right there. He got his hands on it. I was surprised that Wing Martindale only rushed one guy. So by doing that, you allowed Andy Dalton to buy time, allow his receivers to get down into the end zone, and it almost bit him. Because that's a ball that CeeDee Lamb will catch 9 out of 10 times. And,
What's
and
up,
a lot
Chase?
of times the quarterback, when you're trying to navigate the pass rush,
Can the Browns
and get
beat
the, ball
the Ravens?
off on a
I hope
Hail Mary
so.
type situation like that, not easy to do. I thought he would rush 4. I didn't think he'd go 0 blitz. We saw that.
Howard says, can I go to the family? Absolutely. As soon as you hit that subscribe button, you will be part of the family.
Make a stop and have time left on the clock for him. But
you'll become an MVP
right now,
if you become a member.
With all that being said, where
You'll
they
become
are right
a member
now,
for as low as
it's still a
$1.99.
one-possession ball game.
But the
And
Ravens
become
just have
an
to keep
MVP.
doing what they're doing. They rushed it for 161
Hey,
yards.
appreciate that, Sneaky.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do this all year long. I do almost every single game. I could do any single game if you want.
Gives it a whack.
Trox, what is your favorite team? My favorite team is the Detroit
Devin
Lions,
Duvernay
the
waiting
Arizona
for the
Cardinals. My favorite team that's not a home team, because the Cardinals and the Lions are my home teams, is the Pittsburgh Steelers. My favorite division in the National Football League is the AFC North. I do enjoy the Ravens, the Steelers, Bengals, and Browns. All right, to the 20, 30, down at the 33-yard line.
30 by Joe Thomas, 29-yard return, and we send it down to Aaron Andrews.
And Mike McCarthy talking to me about those 4 plays by the Baltimore
Appreciate that,
Ravens
Junior.
of 30-plus yards, 2 of them leading to touchdowns.
David?
He said you have to imagine in halftime that's going to be our focus, and it was. He said offensively he likes the chess match.
Hey,
so far he
appreciate
feels
that,
like
Brandon
Kellen Moore
Kirby.
has called a good game, but he said look here in the second half they're going to find their receivers
Welcome
and
to
throw
the
it down
fam.
vertically.
Well, they really, Aaron, haven't had the big plays on offense.
All right,
For
first
Dallas,
and
their
10.
longest play of the first half was 15 yards, but they had some sustained drives, just not able to come away with touchdowns except for the one.
And that was the gain of a couple
And
by
now for
Gus
the Ravens
Edwards.
story
Gain of
after a
4,
half of play.
second and
Here's
6
Christina Payne.
at the Baltimore
Hey,
36-yard
Joe,
line.
Let's talk about Lamar Jackson for a moment. Fresh off of COVID reserve, I asked John Harbaugh if he was pleased with what he saw from his quarterback. He said, yes, I agree.
Hey,
You
come
often
on,
don't know
Miguel,
what you're
that's
gonna get in
Chevy
this
all day.
situation, but he looked good.
Especially
He
being
looked
a
healthy. He
Lions
looked strong.
fan.
He thought a couple of days of practices were good for him. And overall,
Shout out to
run
the
game
number
has been
change.
so explosive tonight. As you mentioned, 161 yards on the ground. He said those 2 short yardage plays made the big difference.
All right, Christina, here's a pass complete out on the
All
edge.
right,
Tackle
that is
made by Awuzie on Duvernay.
Duvernay, gain of a couple on that play.
Duvernay has been coming on here of late. That short gain brings up third
Jalen,
down.
are you subscribed? If so, then yes, you are joined to the family.
Let's remember that they're without two of their top 3 receiving targets, with Mark Andrews, their leading receiver, the tight end, who I think is really an exceptional player.
What's up, Dominic?
And, he may not be Travis
What's up,
Kelce
Inhaler?
or George Kittle, but I'll tell you, he's
all right, Isaiah.
below him because he
Third
can do a
and
lot
4,
of great things. He's
13,
Lamar
41.
Jackson's favorite target, second week that he's out. And then, of course, Willie Snead. So they haven't gotten much out of their passing game here in this game so far.
On third down, passes high.
And incomplete.
By 20 is Lamar Jackson as Boykin.
That was Boykins, the receiver, incomplete.
Like
4th and 4.
Well, here's the reason why, Joe. And
Absolutely,
these are some of the things
Paul.
that
You're
trying
a
to fix with
part
Lamar
of the family
Jackson,
and
that,
an
his
MVP.
elbow, you watch him, and it just drops down low. And when it does, the ball has a tendency to sail, and it's hard to
All right,
be
here comes the punt.
when you have some of those mechanical issues.
Here is a flag.
There's a flag on the
after
play.
Sam Cook unleashed his first punt of the game, and we'll see. 36-yard punt. Here's the call.
Holding. Kicking team, number 49. That 10-yard penalty is added to the dead ball spot. It will be 1st and 10, Dallas.
All right, 1st and 10, Dallas. All right, do have to mute it real quick. I do have to release the Kraken real quick. I will be right back.
This a LP.
It's incomplete. Later picked up a first down by doing just that. Andy Dalton plowing ahead, and they get it here in Baltimore with the ball sitting at the 37.
And they still have Tony Pollard in the ball game at tailback.
Kill.
And he gets it. Cuts
All right, that
upfield
is
and
Pollard.
Gets a couple.
It's good tough running. I thought on the third down that you were talking about, Joe, when it looked like he did pick up the first down, that he did a great job of once he realized he didn't have anything, he could kind of cut back and pick up as much as he could to go after that first down. I like what I've seen of Tony Pollard this year. There's been times when they've really not had the juice from Ezekiel Elliott that you would expect, and Pollard's been able to provide it. He's been a good 1-2 punch.
What's up, Joe?
Second down and 8. Good protection again.
Dalton gets
Campbell
out of
is not
trouble.
moving around well at all.
Throws. And that's
Ends up
incomplete.
applying a little bit of pressure. Calais Campbell, the
Third and
five-time
8.
Pro Bowl defensive player, has missed the last 3
What
games.
in the world is going
He's been
on
dealing
today?
with a bad calf. He's not moving around well at all.
No, he's not, and he's a heck of a player when he's healthy. There's Amari Cooper working the middle of the field, and that's where he came right into the sight of Andy Dalton, but he doesn't turn it loose. He was navigating the pass rush as much as anything else, bringing up 3rd and long.
Campbell comes
go.
out. 24
Let me bring
dropbacks
back
for
the
Dalton,
chat.
no sacks.
There we go.
No, we're good.
They move Ezekiel Elliott up here to try to take care of that A-gap.
All right,
blitz.
3rd and 8. Dalton throws,
Gallup didn't see
and
it.
it's
He was
incomplete.
overthrown.
What's going on, Paul?
So
going on,
promising
ADS?
start to the drive, and it ends up stalling inside
All right, it is 4th and 8 with
Baltimore
9:11 to
territory,
play
and
in the
Zerline
third
will
quarter.
go on for a 53-yard drive. Missed from 40 at the other end of the field in the first half.
And he misses
this
him.
one left.
He missed the 53-yarder.
Oh my God.
Greg Zerline.
Dude, you've got one job.
Come on, Greg. What's going on, Van Wild? Yeah, he's missed 2 times. Great special teams tonight. Paul says, I told you, BA. Baltimore Ravens. Yes, Jalen, he missed the field goal. What's up, Blaze Leader? Hey, my day's been going well. How about yours? What's your favorite player? Offense or defense? Come on, Mike. Please, no Sharon Rogers. Hey, John, can't call me Matt Patricia anymore. Got the clean shave. Devontae says, Trox, you need a big game with ads. Who's my best defensive player? Defensive player. I'm going to have to say TJ Watt. Offensive player. Man, that's going to be a difficult one. I'll let you know at the next commercial break.
Yeah, it always starts at the top. Steve Bisciotti, as you said, is the owner now, and Ozzie Newsome, what he meant to this franchise as a general manager, unparalleled, really.
All right, that is a gain of a yard.
First down gets 2.
I think there's been tremendous continuity. First of all, you got John Harbaugh, who's in his 13th year as the head coach, and
that
then
was
Eric
Mark
DeCosta,
Ingram,
who took over as a general manager when Ozzie stepped down. His
okay,
last
it said
draft
gain
brought
of
in
2
Lamar
on that
Jackson,
play, so
and they've
second
continued
and
to draft
8.
well. They know exactly what kind of player they want, and like I said, to open up this game, I think it's one of the best run organizations in all of sports.
Patrick.
All right, do have to mute real quick as they go to an injury timeout. Sorry about that. My favorite coach is Mike Tomlin. That dude literally does not lose. Hey, can I get a...
Oh, my God.
I'm pushing all sorts of wrong buttons. My favorite GM, though, is Ozzie Newsome. I hope the Detroit Lions go after Ozzie. Look what he's done with the Baltimore Ravens. But, what's going on, Cole? But my favorite offensive player, there are so many, man. My favorite offensive player, man, that is a definite tough one. Because I got so many. Like, I like D-Hop. I like Matthew Stafford. I like Kyler Murray. I like Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce, probably one of the best tight ends in the league. Yeah, I mean, you got Alvin Kamara. I mean, you got a bunch of just great talent. You know, can't forget out Larry Fitzgerald. You know, if you go history, you know, I will say Barry Sanders is the head of, Emmitt Smith, but you can't take nothing away from Emmitt Smith. Like, he's one of the best running backs as well. So, I mean, there's so many great players. Like, that's why I'm such a fan of football.
Went down and now goes.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 8 following that injury timeout. That's Lamar Jackson. Gain of 2.
3rd down coming up, so they don't have.
Yeah, got Drew Brees as well. Walter Payton.
Boyle is a great
Edgerrin James.
tight end. And right now they don't have Ricard. Those are key contributors to the ground game for the Ravens that they don't have.
Yeah, Patrick Ricard is about a 310-pound fullback. He's essentially a 6th offensive lineman, only he can really run. He catches the ball well. He's a real big part of this run game. This is a down that Baltimore.
Oh, Isaiah Fields, you're about to go to sleep
tonight. Just one of
all right,
6
Isaiah, have a wonderful night.
Jackson is going to take off.
And Lamar Jackson got the first down.
And he did. First down, Baltimore, as Lamar Jackson.
All right, Isaac, have a wonderful night.
With his left hand and got 7.
Xavier Woods, I mean, you like a safety that'll come up and be a thumper when he comes out to make a play. He has a chance to come up and hit Lamar Jackson.
Die-hard beat fan,
short of the first
Brett
down.
Favre?
And I just don't know what
that was
exactly
supposed to
this
say Bears
is. I mean,
fan.
Throttle's down there.
But Brett Favre?
And it's not what you want to see from your safety, that's for sure.
Get the official word that Patrick Ricard is being evaluated for a concussion. Here is
here we go. J.K. Dobbins. Got it to the 40.
To Jalen Smith for 6. Time now for key collaborations presented by Microsoft Teams.
All right. Got to mute for some copyrighted music. I do and I don't. Like, COVID has messed up a lot of things, but then we've seen a lot of good football as well.
And off to Dobbins.
All right, J.K. Dobbins
First down.
got the first down.
Got a good block from Bozeman again. Called his name a couple of times in that category. Picked up 6, Dobbins did, and a first down.
Yeah, I mentioned Dobbins earlier in this game, and the fact that they've been utilizing him
Got
a lot more
Bolden
since that bye week. He's got some good size to him. I think he's physical. He's showing tonight that he finishes.
What's going on, Michael
runs.
Taylor?
He catches the ball well.
Take your orders and put up next day.
Baltimore has drafted over the years with Ozzie Newsome and now Eric DaCosta, and that's another one this year that I think is going to have a good
first and
future.
10. Got it to J.K. Dobbins.
One tackle takes it down to the 29.
Got it to the 29-yard line.
A gain of
Oh,
5.
absolutely.
Christina?
Can't forget about Pat
great
Tillman.
game so far from Lamar Jackson. I got to tell you, talking to him, I mean, just overjoyed to be back on the field. He
Fun
told me
stream.
he was
Thank you.
shocked
Appreciate that,
and in
Yoshi.
disbelief when he found out that he was going to have to sit out because of an illness. This is a guy who's been so durable throughout his career. He said it was really tough having to watch the team on television, but he was really proud of the guys and obviously really backed himself to be out there.
Wait, nope, it is 3rd and 10. Or 3rd and 5. I'm sorry.
Despite missing practice time, the legs
And
have
that
looked
is
good.
an
There have been
incomplete
times where
pass
throwing it hasn't looked that good. And this
to
one
Hollywood
was
Brown.
Marquise Brown. And that's the first pass on this drive. It brings up 3rd
Appreciate
down.
that,
Well,
Michael
you have
Preacher.
to anticipate this throw, and Lamar Jackson, he holds it just a tick too long, and then he's out of the window. And so those are just some of the things in watching Lamar Jackson to where he has a tendency to kind of want to see the receiver.
Sorry, that is 3rd and 5. Okay, so that was 2nd and 5.
Sometimes you get
So
away
3rd
with
and
that,
5.
that's okay, but on those kinds of throws, you've got to anticipate.
5:28 left in the 3rd quarter. There's a flag on the
You're
play.
going to be able to complete that pass, and that's why it wasn't even close.
False start. Offense number 43. 5-yard penalty.
That
3rd down.
is on Justice
That's
Hill
Justice
with the full
Hill.
start.
And he will check out. You may notice a bit of a difference from the first half. Lamar Jackson was wearing that shield. It was fogging up on him on this cold night here at the early part of December in Baltimore, so he just took it off.
Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do.
3rd down and 10. Jackson is
Lamar
going to
takes off and got a first down at the 20-yard line. That is a gain of 14 on the quarterback keeper.
14 yards on 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, well, this is when the fun starts. If you're watching Lamar Jackson, you know, he talked about the missed anticipation on the throw earlier, and then he comes out and he's able to make plays like this. So, you know, there's no question that when you evaluate Lamar Jackson and what he means to this franchise and what he is as a quarterback, you have to take the whole thing into consideration. And he's an awfully dynamic player that you can't defend some of these things that he's able to do.
Over 200 yards rushing are the Ravens in the ballgame. 3rd time this season.
And oh, did he get it? And Hollywood Brown with the touchdown.
Get both feet down. Great throw. Great catch. Marquise
What
Brown,
a
left
throw.
foot, drags
What
the
a
right
catch.
for the score.
Hollywood
This is such a great
Brown.
job by Lamar Jackson that as soon as he rolls out to his
Corner
left, he
pocket
sees Marquise Brown and
for
he
the
knows
Baltimore
immediately he
Ravens
turns to
for a
look.
touchdown.
It's excellent work on his part, and then he just drops a dime. I mean, and Marquise Brown realizing that his quarterback's in trouble, he takes it up the field, and Jackson and him are on the same page. That's really good stuff.
20 yards for the score.
Hey, appreciate that $5 super chat, Michael. Says, I have cable, but I like hearing you. Appreciate that, brother. That means a lot, brother.
He has his 4th touchdown catch of the season. Lamar Jackson in his welcome back.
All right, here we go. Justin Tucker.
Touchdown run.
They get through the upright. Kick is up and straight down the middle. Extra point is good. 24-10. Yes, I was gutted, JT. It happens. We are at 7.71 following that gut. Oh yeah, absolutely. Back up to 7.71. So we are at least 10 away from getting back to where we was. And we are 90 away from getting to 7.8. Would have loved to see 8K on December 8th, but hey, it's all right. We're going to bounce back. Michael says, I'm a Skins fan. What do you think about that game? Hey, you guys played better. You know, you guys were able to run the football. My Pittsburgh Steelers were not able to run the football. You know, I've always told everybody, and a lot of my regulars that come in every single stream will tell you this. You run the football, you stop the run, you play sound defense, and you play disciplined football, and you will win the game. The Washington football team did exactly that. Pittsburgh Steelers, they couldn't get Benny Snell involved. They weren't playing disciplined. They couldn't stop the run. And they weren't playing sound defense. You know, I mean, it was a recipe for disaster. Absolutely. Look at every single Super Bowl winner. Look at the running yards in that ball game. Look who wins the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not saying yesterday was the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, like, big-time games, you got to run the football. You know, Washington was, I think the Washington football team had the time of possession as well, so they were able to kill the clock.
Rush yards, lapping the
field. All
field.
right, here we go. Baltimore kicks it back to Dallas.
Over 200 again.
And we got a return to the 10, 15, 20. Slips and gets it down to the 22. Pollard.
22-yard return.
Got it for 22.
An old friend came back out to watch practice this week for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Dak Prescott.
Oh,
he's
that's
been around
facts.
the Cowboys.
It ain't over till there's triple zeros.
Room,
all right, do have to mute it real quickly while we go back to copywritten music showing Dak the man.
And I know all of us can say we miss seeing him too. Apparently,
Schultz is in motion. Dalton in the shotgun, hands it off to Ezekiel Elliott. Gain of about 3 on that play.
Because that's just kind of the way Dak is. That he's been impressive.
Marty Mark
since
says
he took
we
over
were playing
Tony
the
Romo
Pats, but
just
on
about
Thursday
in
I
every
will be
single
live for that
fashion, but
game.
they are surprised
What's going on,
with the
Sophia?
Recovery process and how well it's gone for Prescott so far.
Yeah, I don't know how you couldn't be, considering the severity of that break. And I know this organization holds him in the highest regard, and they know what he means to them. But with that being said, with him not being out on the field, they have really learned to appreciate.
All right, that is Ezekiel Elliott. 2 yards short of a first down. Sorry, a yard short of a first down.
On the completion to Ezekiel Elliott.
I seen that comment, Jorge. That is hilarious.
This was not a perfect.
Hey, that'd be a quick way to get. That'd be a quick way to have your life end.
One injury after another. We combine that with the way teams have taken apart this Dallas defense.
That's rule number one. Never cuss to your parents. I don't care if you're
issues than just not having Dak Prescott
underage or overage.
As Elliott plows ahead for a first down.
They brought you into this world.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things for Mike McCarthy and this staff to address when they get into the offseason and whenever that might be. And get
I remember I said one swear word in front of my parents, and I'll never say a swear word.
And the struggles that they've had since Dak's injury. I mean, they're averaging less than 300 yards a game since week 5 when he got hurt, and yet they're still ranked.
I thought I almost seen Jesus.
In total offense because of what he did through the first 5 games.
That finds a receiver, Gallup. Gallup has got a.
And my dad's military, so you already know what happened after that.
Got to come up with an answer on this possession, or this game could get away.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you that down 14 points right now, you just feel like even 3 points isn't going to be enough. That they've got to.
He was in the Navy.
Come away with a touchdown if they give the
like
ball
my
back
entire
to
family is
Baltimore
from like all over, all different branches.
Yeah, I could see Baltimore
from
just,
Navy, Army, Marines, Air Force.
Timeout taken by the Ravens as they had late substitutions. Justin Ellis was late getting off the field.
Timeout. Baltimore, their
first timeout up.
All right. We are on a timeout. Michael says, amen to me. Medically retired, 19K. I'm a Marine, says Michael Taylor. Hey, hoorah. Let's go. Appreciate your. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for all the men and women in the service. Michael Taylor says, Semper Fi. Yeah, my best friend, sometimes you'll see them, sometimes you'll see him in the chat, Bowfest. He was in the Army back in the 2000s, was deployed. Two of my uncles were in the Army. Bro, you better hope the Steelers don't get that 7th ring. Why not? Steelers are overrated. I mean, ain't every team in the NFL overrated? They make boku bucks. Yeah, the Steelers window right now is as much as Ben Roethlisberger plays. You know, but it's almost that time where they got to draft a quarterback.
With 3-8, trying to keep swinging in the NFC East.
Hey, that's all facts, Marty.
The Ravens at
Steelers are better than the Patriots.
At the moment, the number 9
I'll
seed
never forget 2
AFC,
weeks ago either.
A couple of spots out.
Beating my Arizona Cardinals.
The playoff picture. 2.5 to go. Quarter number 3 on first down. Passes caught.
And that is Amari Cooper, first down.
Going to stay in bounds and pick
got
up
it to the 41.
And a first down.
Miguel says, I'm a taxpayer.
The Ravens like to bring the blitz. And
hey,
your
same
guy goes
as
out
me.
to the route, then they come off of it and try to pick him up. Otherwise, they keep coming on the blitz. And
yes. Big Ben is
Ezekiel
38
Elliott,
years
They
old.
thought he was going to block, and then he came out, and he might have been able to pick up pretty good yardage, even more, but still good completion there to Amari Cooper on the outside.
All right. Andy Dalton throws, and that is incomplete. There might be a flag because he was still in the tackle box.
Past the line of scrimmage. At the moment, they're not going to throw a flag as Brandon Williams welcome back to the fold.
All right, there's going to be no flag. 2nd and 10. Finally, they finally swallow the whistle.
You take a look at it right here is kind of where he needs to be. He was. Yeah, I think he was outside the pocket.
Yeah, he was outside the pocket.
Brad Allen announced that quarterback was out of the pocket.
But I'm glad they finally swallowed the whistle. I can't stand when the refs try to dictate the game.
One of the rare times that the Ravens have had pressure in the face of Andy Dalton. In this one, they hand to Elliott on second.
That is Ezekiel Elliott.
He takes it
gain
inside
of
the 40,
2.
Picks up 3 as Derek Wolf makes
gain
the
of 3.
stop.
I'm sorry.
3rd down coming up with a minute and a half left in the quarter.
I think this offensive line coming in, Joe, I really thought they could get overwhelmed with this defensive front, the different looks that they like to show, and yet they've been one of the bright spots tonight. They've protected Dalton pretty well.
Hey, let's go. Cabo.
Oh, that's facts, Michael. Rodgers, Big Ben, of course, Tom Brady. In this era, absolutely. And that is a first down by Noah Brown.
Good move after the catch. Second grab of the game for Brown.
That's really good because as soon as he catches it, he doesn't waste any time. He just immediately gets going up the field, knows what he needs to do in order to pick up that first down.
I'm going to be here Thursday.
You know, he was well short once he caught that football.
Appreciate that,
nice
Diaz.
plays in this game.
All right, here we go. Dalton throws. Oh! Almost intercepted. Almost caught by Ezekiel Elliott.
That was a dangerous
incomplete.
It sure was. This is that look I was talking about. Initially, they're coming on the blitz. They realize that Ezekiel Elliott is not blocking, that he's releasing.
And then the Steelers don't want to see the Patriots in the playoffs.
He's beat. That's what
they'll have to
sees,
wait till next year.
The other defender comes off
of
his guy and almost makes a play on the ball.
10th play of this drive. Pollard.
All right, here we go. Pollard. Gain of about 4 on that play.
26. Calais Campbell, bad leg and all, made the tackle, a gain of 3. And that will do it for the first 3 quarters here in Baltimore.
All right. And that does it for 3 quarters. When we come back, it is going to be the money quarter, the 4th quarter. Cowboys are down 14 points. They are going to have to score on this drive. Hey, Michael, just put the poop emoji when you want to say that. Hey, Bolt, he is new. You don't got to hide him. He's new. Derek, we keep a clean chat. Allison says, say yes if you like the Cowboys. Allison says yes. Sophia says yes. Jacob says, who do you want to win? I am going for the Ravens, even though I am hold on a second. Even though I am a Steeler fan, I am going for the Ravens. The AFC North is one of my favorite divisions. But I do think that Dallas, if healthy, they're going to start making some noise. They gotta. Dallas's biggest problem is their offensive line. they got to get either healthier or they got to start replacing some of these guys. If they can start doing one of those two things, either get healthy offensive line or start replacing some of these offensive linemen or even adding depth, then you're not going to have a Dak Prescott injury. You're going to have a little bit more running room for Ezekiel Elliott to finally get those big yardage that we've seen early on in his career. You know, and defensively, you know, Mike McCarthy's just going to have to draft his guys. You know, Mike McCarthy really actually got the short end of the stick. You know, or any new coach this year. They truly got the short end of the stick.
Here for Dallas. Fourth quarter gets underway.
Because usually they'll have a lot more longer time working with their actual players. Not via Zoom.
First downs on this possession.
And Andy Dalton goes down. That is a sack.
And the first of the game for the Ravens, it's Ward who gets it.
And Ward with the sack.
Well, they run a nice
loss of
game
8
up
on
here,
that play.
and
4th and 15 at the Baltimore 34.
Is able to free him up and get the shot right up the middle. But you're right, Joe. I was just about to say that, you know, here we are going into the
Brian
fourth
says,
quarter.
I used to love Danny White, quarterback and punter.
With this offensive line on Andy Dalton, not only a sack, but not even much pressure. They finally come up with a play when they needed it.
Jahad Ward gets his second of the season now, a 52-yard try by Zerline.
And sorry for your loss, Chase.
Is no good again.
Greg Zerling.
He's missed 3 times in the ball game. 1 for 4. And it stays a 14-point game. We'll be right back after this from Bud Light.
You got one job.
And Greg Zerling, if you haven't heard.
Dude, you've got one job.
You got one job. Kick it through the upright. Yes, he has missed 3 field goals, 2 of which were 52 to 53 yards. And he's Mr. Reliable. I don't know how many times I've won fantasy leagues because of him.
53-52. So 9 points have been left out there by the Cowboys.
What's going on, Homer Gang Rod?
They lose
says
here
Duval.
We
checking in from Jag Nation.
The 3 misses ties his career high. Ricard back in the ball game.
And that is the fullback, Ricard.
That's his 6th catch of the season, and then throws a shoulder for 8 yards.
Well, I talked about Xavier Woods earlier coming up and trying to make a tackle on Lamar Jackson.
Allison
and
says
this time he decides he's going to
early.
give a little bit more into it, and he picked the wrong guy. I mean, 310 pounds, and that just shows you the athleticism.
Larry Hill.
I was shocked when I knew he was a big guy.
Hey, you're
but I didn't know
welcome,
he was
Homer
over
Gang.
300 pounds. He played 120 defensive snaps even last year.
And that is Gus Edwards, first down. And down inside the 30, down at the 28-yard line.
It is a
21-yard run
rushing attack, and
for Gus Edwards.
On the fun.
Yeah, and then they bring in the pounder, Gus Edwards. I mean, this guy's got some real size to him.
Baltimore Ravens, let's go Ravens, says Paul Harris.
Depth at that position.
Just better than the Cowboys, question
some
mark.
of these guys, but now you just start to feel that if Baltimore wants to, they can just start leaning on Dallas with this running game.
There's Jackson keeping.
And Lamar Jackson inside the 20, got it for a first down.
Picks up 9+, just short of getting
I will
10.
be
Good
live
block
this
from Ricard
Thursday
out in
for
front.
Thursday
Tomorrow
Night
on
Football.
NFL Network.
I'll be live for the Rams and the Patriots. Yeah, that was 9 points. So it'll be 19-24.
Really less than 1. Dobbins in there in the pistol behind Lamar Jackson. He gets it, takes it to the outside.
And that is J.K. Dobbins losing yards.
Lawrence Armstrong. loss of 2 on the play. Third down coming up as you see some of the rushing numbers tonight for the Ravens.
Dobbins has 68 yards, Edwards has 70 yards, and Lamar Jackson has 80 yards.
Over 200 yards tonight, and they've done that several other times this season.
What's
also
going on,
goes
Face?
back to what we were talking about coming into the game, that you know that's the thing, the one thing you've got to do against this team is contain the run.
All right, Lamar Jackson
Now they're trying to contain
looking,
Jackson, who is just going to
and he
take
takes
off
off himself. Gain of 4 on that play.
He just starts toying with guys. I mean, it really is something. We see it when we
Diaz
watch
says,
Kyler Murray. We
Marty
saw
Mark,
Michael
every
Vick
team
playing,
cheats.
and,
We just got
to
caught.
be able to do the things that those guys are able to do at this level, it's really something.
Third time.
Who does the
Lamar
Steelers
Jackson
play
is carried
on
third
Sunday?
down and
Give me one quick
run it for
second.
first down this half.
I'll pull it up for you.
Here is Ingram right side. They show off the vet.
Ingram got it to the
Who is number
11-yard
4 on
line.
the active list coming into the week at over 7,200 rush yards, gets 5. Had a 1,000-yard season last year.
We play the Bills on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, I think he's happy to be back.
So I will be live for that. I'll be live for the Ravens and the Browns on Monday. Here is Ingram. Got it to the 6-yard line.
Pick up a first down.
I like the way they use that pistol. You know, they put the guy
Yes,
in
it's
behind
in
the
Buffalo.
pistol formation with the back in behind the quarterback in shotgun. You see him right here, Mark Ingram, and you're able to run so many more running plays off of that look. That's why they go to it, and you basically have all the running plays that you would have if the quarterback then is underneath center, and it gives Greg Roman a lot of options as far as how they're going to attack a defense. And you know, I talked about it earlier, Joe, that I know they're 6-5, and this is the start of what they need to do, you know,
All right,
in order
first
to get into
and
the
goal.
postseason. I still think this can be a really dangerous football team.
Lamar got it complete to Ricard down at the 4-yard line. It's going to be second and goal.
They are 6-5, but there's a lot of head-to-head matchups between teams that are ahead of them in the wild card chase. They've been eliminated from winning the division, but if they win out, and their toughest test may come next Monday in Cleveland, then they've got Jacksonville against the Giants, and that's certainly
says
a much
I wish
tougher
Dak
test than it
Prescott
looked like
was
a few
playing.
weeks ago. And that's
Steelers
Cincinnati.
have the easiest schedule. If they weren't undefeated till the 11th game, I would have
and that
been
should be enough
concerned.
to get into the postseason. Second down and goal.
And
Handoff to
J.K. Dobbins,
Breaks the tackle momentarily,
no gain
but
on that
able to
play.
hang on for the stop as the rookie Gallimore, no gain.
You know, one thing John Harbaugh has been able to do as the head coach, he's been able to take his team on the road and win football games in the postseason. Incredible. What's he won? 7 road games in the playoffs, and then last year they had it all right out in front of them. The #1 seed. And,
I am going for the Browns in that one.
But
going for the Ravens in this one. Going for the Browns in
hasn't been as dominant as I was expecting. But that's an awfully good
Monday
group,
night.
and it's just a matter of getting some more consistency on the offensive side of the ball.
Browns do have a special place in my heart.
Jackson
they know how my Lions are.
Throw it at the moment. Now end zone and short.
Yep.
Boykin.
Simba and myself know the pain that
Tucker for the field goal try.
Cleveland has. And Cleveland knows how much pain
Jackson, I think, would like
me
to
and
have
Simba
back. He does
have.
a great job of just extending
So I do
the
have a
play,
special place with
he
them.
Knows it. He's able to avoid the rush, and he comes back, and Boykin was on that back line, and it looked like he had a cleaner look at it.
50K says my birthday's on Friday.
Boykin does a great job.
Happy early birthday.
Gave him a little bit, but
all right, Yoshi, have a wonderful night.
22-yard try now.
All right, 22 yards. Justin Tucker. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is a 17-point game. We have 8:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Dallas is going to have to start getting touchdowns. What's going on? Nut 804 says one last time, Big T, I will donate, but you will have to buy a BC Lions hat 2 times a year. Do you agree? What do you mean a BC Lions hat? Let me know what you mean. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Wow. Grid, that's all I'm going to say. Wow. Can I get a...
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, hold on one quick second. Is it the CFL? Okay. I do have to agree or the MVP will have to agree first, but if you're in my stream on Thursday, I'll let you know. All right, we are on copyright music for My Cause, My Cleats. All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The work that these guys do on their days off, it's good stuff.
Sideline, and Gallup makes the catch for a first down. And Aaron Andrews, I know this is now a cause near and dear to your heart.
It is. This was my first time being part of this.
All right. Do have to mute it real quick.
What do you think?
They're hot. I like them.
On first down over the hose.
And almost caught by Ezekiel Elliott. Incomplete.
We're going to have to track down Coda next year and get some of our own bedazzled cleats. Buck. Bedazzled for Buck. Yeah.
I'm about to donate 50 to you if you do more than
second down and 10
for the hat.
I
mean, like I said, I got to talk to the MVP first,
be able to
and if I get the go ahead, yeah, I'll rock it.
They've had 14 plays.
Kind of looks pretty cool.
Yards. Here's Schultz. Dalton Schultz has their longest
right,
play of
Dalton
the ball
Schultz.
game of just 15 yards. So it's been little chunks,
Gain
but
a
we've
6.
seen some good things
3rd
from
and
this
4.
offense. It's
Well,
just,
at the Dallas
they have no answers
42.
defensively, and they've also missed 3 field goals.
It's just
Oh,
hard.
Miguel, that's a
It's
hands
hard
down
to just
Batman, brother.
consistently have to move the football the way that
Let's
they
go.
do. In the 5 games now that Andy Dalton has been the quarterback, he's only had 7 completions of 20 yards from
All right,
Not
3rd
like
and
you said tonight.
4.
Here is he's able
Dalton
to get
got
rid
it
of
to
somehow.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Hangs on.
Just short
And
of
he
a
is
first
brought
down.
Close to first
Going to
down
be 4th
yardage by
and
Marlon
inches.
Humphrey. And they're going to give him the first down.
Now starting to get a little bit more pressure.
Hey, appreciate
on
that,
Andy
Anthony.
Dalton. He does a good job.
Gotta do
of
this
getting the
all
ball
year
out,
long.
like you said, and being able to pick up that first down.
No flag on the play. Pass is caught by
That is a
Brown.
first
His
down.
third catch of
Noah
the game to the
Brown.
35. Tyus Bowser came across.
James
right
Atkins
at
says,
the
"Fire
snap,
Mike
and this
McCarthy."
For 19 yards and the longest play of the game for Dallas tonight.
Well, Noah Brown, and under the other regime with Jason Garrett, he was used primarily as a guy who occasionally takes some shots to him, but he was involved more in the run game. But he's shown what he's able to do.
All right, do have to mute it while there is Marlon Humphreys down. Marlon Humphreys for the Baltimore Ravens is down. So we are going to an injury timeout. We are 7 likes away from 250. Can we get those 7 likes? That'd be greatly appreciated. Not too sure what that means, Miguel. 20% chance Cowboys win, says Deshaun Miller. PJ says, what's up? What's going on, PJ? Jalen Carroll says, what happened? Marlon Humphreys is down. PJ, please no spamming. Appreciate that, Gary. Who got the ball? It is Dallas football. It is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Diaz says, can't wait for the NBA season. I will be live this week for some preseason basketball. What is wrong with Duke University basketball team? I'm not too sure. Woo! We have over 250 on the likes. Appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys are awesome. Oh, man. Prayers, Cody.
Passes to Schultz.
And that is Dalton Schultz. First down and more.
Stays on his feet and inbounds out near the 15.
I like what
He
Dalton
should've
Schultz
went out
has
of
given
bounds.
this offense. They lost Blake
Save some of
Jarwin,
that
one
clock.
of their better players early in the season for the year. And Dalton Schultz and his role obviously
They are losing
picked
to
up a lot,
Illinois?
and he's gotten a lot of
Wow.
opportunities, and he's done a lot of good things. That's a great job by him and breaking some tackles and, you know, keeping things going. And He's able to split
U of
out.
H
Like
going
I said,
to the
not quite
Elite
the
Eight
athlete
for
that
sure.
Blake Jarwin is, but a good player for them.
Marlon Humphrey back in there for the Ravens. That's a good sign for them. They need him. Here's a screen for Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott got it to the 10, down at the 4-yard line. Hey, appreciate that, Jonathan Patterson Gray.
Flags and a gain of 12.
Yeah, I'll go back to what I said earlier, Joe. It's a, you know, I know you say Calais Campbell and what he's been having to deal with and some of the other players and all that, but this defense, I just expected to see a lot more out of them.
Back of the end zone for Cooper. And
Intercepted.
Incomplete.
Oh, they called it incomplete.
Even though it comes down to the arms of
L.J. Fort.
Averett back there in coverage on Cooper. 2nd and goal.
Let's see this
Good
real
play
quick.
there. Going up and
watch this at the end.
Oh, come on. They didn't let me see the full play.
Cowboys hurry it up. Pass to the end zone is broken up.
All right, there we go. Incomplete. Flags on the play.
Cedric Wilson was the target. Chuck Clark in coverage. The interesting part of this will be what happened on the previous play.
Wow.
We'll go back to that in a moment.
43-29
against Clark in the end zone.
Good call. You see the pull on the jersey. Here's the previous play.
Ford,
automatic first down.
has the knee down, makes the catch. Mike Pereira.
That was an
telling us to
interception.
Look at that again, back from LA. Awfully close. The Cowboys hurried it up to make sure that John Harbaugh wouldn't challenge it. And
I
after
think
that call in the
Jalen
end
Hurts is
zone,
going to be a
it's
good
1st and
quarterback.
goal. Elliott carries. and
Ezekiel
he is
Elliott just
the end
short
zone.
of the goal line.
Got half a yard with Fort and Queen combining for the
Welcome
stop.
back, Isaac.
Second down and goal, and Elliott met in the backfield doing all
And
he
Ezekiel
can just to
Elliott,
get
no
back to the
gain
line
on that
of
play.
scrimmage. Ngakwe and
It is
Fort.
3rd and goal.
Connor Williams, the left guard, he just totally whiffs, and they've got a man in the hole, and they just stone Elliott. And he's giving it everything he has. He just had nowhere to go.
Now 3rd down.
Sorry, that was a loss of a yard.
Under 5 to go.
It's 3rd and goal. Ball at the 2. Ezekiel Elliott
is not going to get there,
and still
he
can't
was
get
hit by
in.
Brandon Williams, who got through.
What's going on, Kelly?
4th down and goal.
They sandwich him. Williams comes through, and then they get him right here as well. Just no movement up front.
Have a blessed night, Kelly.
Whatsoever.
1st and goal at the 1. It's 4th and goal with the ball back at the 2. And they've run it with Elliott 3 straight times.
Hurts is going to be a
Points to
beast.
show for it. Dalton keeps. And back to the end zone. What a catch.
And
for the
that is a
touchdown.
touchdown, Amari Cooper.
Throw is high.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Haven't got both feet down for the score to save that opportunity for Dallas.
That's a great job by Amari Cooper. Yeah, that's a ball that, you know, didn't have to put it up high. A lot of times, though, as a quarterback,
All right, they cut that deficit down
you
to
guard against
10.
anything that might be in the area, so you do tend to leave it up a little bit higher than maybe he needed to on that. But Amari Cooper makes a heck of a play on it for the touchdown. That would have been about the story of the year if they had not been able to come away with a touchdown there.
Under 4 to go. Extra point is good in this.
All right, it is 27-17. Do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. So here's a little kicker. Cowboys missed 9 points off of missed field goals. That is 9 points. They are down 10. That means instead of kicking that extra point, they would have went for a 2-point conversion. That would have put them in a tied ball game with 3:59 to play. Absolutely, Ted. And that is why I always say you have to have 2 out of the 3 phases of football at least playing at a high level. Like if your special teams is off, your offense and defense has got to step up. If your offense or your defense is off, you know, your special team needs to pick up the slack. But at least 2 out of the 3 phases of football has got to perform. Okay, Deshaun says it went up to 26% chance going to win now. Chase says, yeah, ask us Bear fans about missed field goals. Hey, but you guys got a nice kicker in Santos. Every Bears game I've watched, he's always been automatic, so treat him good. Special teams, offense, special teams, situational football. Yes, I actually did that game. Isaac, go watch that last part of that game. Bro, epic reaction. That was a epic reaction. What's going on? Liza T says Lamar Jackson sucks.
Ravens are up guarding against the onside kick try.
Dez Bryant was
has
positive for COVID. They took him off the field during warm-ups.
Here it is again, the old watermelon kick, and it is recovered by Prochet. And now,
let's see what the refs say. Dallas says they have it.
Prochet had it.
Ravens say they have it.
Was he touched? Let's look. No call from the officials yet. I mean, he's got it.
Yeah, he's getting up. I thought he had it too, Joe, and then he's trying to get up, and Dallas comes in and rips it out from underneath him.
I mean, clearly that's a recovery by Prochet. And now they've finally made the announcement that it is Baltimore's ball.
All right, it is Baltimore's ball.
Let's go back to what could have been, at least was a near pick by L.J. Fort before the touchdown by Amari Cooper.
Yeah, and I've looked at all the shots too, Joe, and to me, you get control. That's the issue first. Okay, you get control and a right knee down, and then the ball can move after it hits the ground. I'll tell you, it was certainly worth the
appreciate
challenge.
that, Michael.
Here is a handoff.
Been working at it
over the right side. A gain of 7.
Gain of 7.
And here's another look
by Gus Edwards.
It proceeded after a couple of plays. The touchdown by Cooper.
Well, that angle there, I agree with Mike. It looked like he definitely had control of the ball. This one here, then it's kind of like, well, maybe not. But it would have been interesting had it have been challenged as to what the officials would have ruled on that.
So a timeout taken by Dallas. They have 2 left. Look back at some of the work done by the quarterbacks.
That could be facts, Mr. Sinister.
Around the league.
I feel bad for Dez, man.
A moment, and there's Aaron Rodgers. The 3 touchdown passes in the win against Philly. The unbelievable first half by the Browns and Baker Mayfield in that win.
All right, 2nd and 3.
And then Josh Allen. 4 touchdown passes in the win.
And Lamar Jackson bobbing and weaving for no gain.
By this Dallas defense as Jackson keeps timeout.
All right, ADS.
Taken by Dallas.
See you on Thursday, brother.
And for Aaron Rodgers, he is the fastest of 400 touchdown passes, doing it in 193 career games.
Well, it seems that Aaron Rodgers' face is up there every week whenever we're talking about the
I tell you, Isaac,
quarterbacks who have done something special. But Baker Mayfield coming off a
told you that was an epic reaction.
And then Josh Allen the other night. I mean, that's
when he came down over 3 defenders.
Might have been his best game of his young career. And, man, what a gunslinger he is. You know, I covered that draft when Baker and Josh Allen were coming out along with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Jalen, I do feel bad for the Jets.
Thoughts on all of
you
those
know,
guys,
my
but
Detroit
Josh
Lions
Allen
has been through it.
You felt had the most upside, but
the Cleveland Browns have been through it.
How quickly was he going to come along? And man, has he been a great fit in Buffalo? He just fits that entire community perfectly. The players love him, the organization does, and he is playing.
Got it to Ingram. Ingram got the first down.
Exactly what the Ravens needed. Dallas down to 1 timeout, and now they take that 1 timeout.
Now, there was no reason really to think that Dallas was going to be able to stop Baltimore from running the ball
but
3
like
times
I always tell everybody, on the other side of pain is glory.
And what they're doing under Joe Judge have won 4 straight. The defensive coordinator, Patrick Graham, has that young defense flying.
I will say this, though. Shout out to the New York Giants, though.
First win since 2014.
They're on the first 4-game win streak since 2016.
So great to see Colt McCoy, and he's the perfect backup. You know, really smart guy, doesn't need a lot of reps. He's a veteran now with a lot of years experience, and to come in and
absolutely.
Like that, good for him.
Micah
Sims.
Sims.
Joe Judge and my man Jason Garrett, the entire Giants.
That was Gus Edwards. Huge gain on that play.
Great block from Ricard, picks up 24 yards.
Got 24 on that play by Gus Edwards.
This is what I talked about coming into the game, Joe. That when,
what about Tampa Bay?
Dallas
We roll
knows that an offense is going to run the
absolutely.
ball. I mean, knows they're going to run the ball, and they cannot.
You know, but the only thing about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
really
they got to be consistent. Like sometimes it'll be lights out, and then sometimes it's like, where are we? You know, like I want to see a little bit more consistency,
early in the year,
especially in these last 4 games.
Staying in bounds down at the 5.
All right, got it to.
No timeout.
See where they mark it. Might be at the 4.
Goal as Jackson gets 3.
Well, hey, we mentioned it coming in that this was a game that Baltimore had to win, and it was an important ball game for Dallas as well. I mean, even though Washington won and the Giants won, as we pointed out,
Ravens
I
were
wouldn't say
0-5.
this is necessarily over, but
Jesus says
it's hard to keep saying that when you're not winning football games.
La Alta
Lost to Washington on Thanksgiving.
I am horrible at Spanish.
In the 4th quarter.
Appreciate that, Keith Mack. And that is J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown. Ravens.
Easy money according to tackle Orlando Brown.
Wow.
And it has been pretty easy against this Dallas defense running it.
The Giants were 0-5.
300-yard rush game against the Cowboys defense.
Well, I think there's a lot of guys who.
What are my predictions for the Super Bowl? I hope it's a good game.
What their efforts like? Just that last
like whoever's in it.
I would question some of that.
I want it back and forth all game long. Kick is up and good. It is 34-17. But wait, there's a flag.
294 rush yards in the ball game for the Ravens.
All right, Michael Taylor, have a blessed night, brother.
Here's the call.
The PAT is good. There was offside. Defense number 49 moving into the neutral zone. That 5-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
All right, that 5-yard penalty assessed at the kickoff. Extra point is good. Hey, there's that Arizona Cardinals touchdown over the Bills for the game. I sadly predict there is no Super Bowl due to COVID. I think there will be. I heard in Florida almost everything is open.
As they hooked up against the Jets, but each and every week, those two do spectacular things for Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Boy, that's for sure.
What's going on? Nick to Wonderful. Good to see.
Tucker bombs it out the back of the end zone. Just to further your point about the run defense.
Good to see the win. I think that's
what you guys used to do at the end of games with Emmett. And it's not only does it.
Hey, appreciate that, Miguel. Hey, absolutely. Definitely always have to wash your hands.
That has just been run over here tonight.
Well, they've been run over all year. I tell you what would be hard as a professional when an opponent is yelling easy money. And it has been, like you said. I mean,
all right.
I just don't know where this organization
was the ball carrier. That is the 2-minute warning. Cody says, I am wearing a mask now. It is 34-17. Yeah, Isaac, I do watch college football and basketball, actually. I just don't stream it because, YouTube doesn't do their job. People show the game, and it's illegal. So, and if they're showing the game, there's no point of me being on. I mean, come on, let's be honest. You guys would rather see the game. I get it. It's illegal, though. I mean, I wish YouTube could do their job, but it is what it is. Because, I mean, I love watching college football, and if I watch it, usually I like to stream it. So if I'm watching something, I'd rather stream it with you guys. Hey, appreciate that, Isaac. That means a lot, brother. Hey, appreciate that, Verbal. Man, you guys are awesome. Hey, you're welcome, Travis. Have a wonderful night if you are leaving. When it comes to college, though, like, they do it all stream. Unless it's, like, on Fox, then, you got a 50-50 shot. What's going on, Johnny and Liz? This game sucks. Ravens lost me some money. I bet that it was going to be a 56-3. Can't believe the Ravens defense let me down. $8,000 gone. Hey.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey. Prayers, Johnny and Liz. That's crazy. Here, not here. I misspell too. Hey, we all misspell. It's all good.
2nd down and 7
all
for
right,
Dallas.
2 minutes. Dallas throws. Got it to Amari Cooper.
First down. We talked about the Giants, but the Washington football team and the win that they got.
Danny says troll alert.
Pittsburgh handing them their first loss and allowing Larry Zonka and his teammates from the 72 Dolphins to, I know Larry lit up a big cigar and
best Vikings can upset the Bucs.
Having a drink.
Hey, I hope it is the Bucs that win that game.
They cheer that every year. They had to wait back in that 2007 season until Super Bowl 42
to win or to lose 2 more times.
Cigar, man, that was impressive, and I think we were pretty clear in our affection and respect for Ron
Since
Rivera
the
and
Packers
the job he's done with Washington.
Yeah, and then
have the
when you get
division
fact
lead.
that Alex Smith is back playing, and you know everybody.
They can afford to
pulling for
lose
him,
this
and
week.
that's-
We beat the Vikings
Joe, that's an
in one of those
organization.
losses.
New head coach.
Lions could
started
be in the
out
playoffs.
Not very well. And we've seen real progress as the season has gone along.
Do
and
I
think
play
if you're a
Madden? The
Washington
last
fan,
Madden
that
I
you're
play
encouraged
is
by
Madden
that.
19.
You know, that they're heading seemingly in the right direction.
False start. Offense number 86. 5-yard penalty. First down.
You know, and they've got their share of things that they still need to correct and get better at
And
as well.
that is
we have
Dalton
seen
Schultz
progress from them.
with the
and
false
we've seen
start.
progress from the Giants. I just,
And this is what I'm talking
it
about,
brings me back
folks.
to this game here, I guess, that
You're down
I think
17.
the frustration
You're picking up penalties.
for
You're not
Dallas
playing
fans,
disciplined football.
Not only losing when there were such high expectations coming into
You know,
the year.
Dallas
you lose
wasn't
all
able
these
to
players,
stop the
your
run
quarterback and all
today.
that, I get it. But yet, we haven't really seen the progress from 1 week to the next as the season's rolled along.
And the offense was not the problem.
You know, if you,
here
like I
tonight.
said, if you look at the stats,
That's
look
right.
at the
Not when you
teams
give up basically
that win.
300 yards rushing.
Look at what
Second
their
down
running
and
game
15
is doing. Look at how
after
much
that
the opposing
incompletion.
team run game.
Well, Joe, just think of the amount of money that's being paid at a lot of these positions. Running back, defensive end, edge rusher. You know, then you've got your quarterback who's coming up. I mean, there's a lot of
Hey,
there's a lot of
Charisma says,
guys
I'm up
get
by
paid,
one in
you know,
fantasy.
really well. And that doesn't help matters going forward either as far as some of the moves that maybe you want to make.
Pass rusher coming free. That's Ngakoue, and the pass is
That is
underthrown to
incomplete.
Gallup
3rd and
as
15.
Dalton under duress just got rid of it.
Dallas is out of timeout. Baltimore still has 2.
3rd down and 15.
3rd and
with
15,
a minute 24 to go.
24. Hey, appreciate that,
Shows
Royce.
a little bit. We were talking to Mike McCarthy, and hey, you know, improvising and getting out of the pocket and you know doing those kinds of things.
I don't have
really
a pet
isn't
yet.
what Andy Dalton's about, but showed a little something on that one.
3rd down. Gallup nowhere to go, and he gets
And Michael
swallowed up
Gallup
and loses yardage.
losing yards.
Ferguson was out there with Averett, and a loss on the play of 4 to bring up 4th down.
This was a nice return.
77
Lamar
heuristic says, I love the Ravens.
Jackson in the ballgame, 12 of 17, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, the AFC North is one of my favorite divisions.
1 pick, and then that bottom line, 13 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown.
4th and 19. Ball at the Dallas 39.
4th down and 19. Not sure the Cowboys were set. Pass is caught by Gallup for the 1st down.
And Michael Gallup
Clock
got
continues
the first
to run.
down.
Is Dalton able to complete for 28?
And pretty soft back there in the secondary. He had free run into the
Hey, absolutely. Good
Here's one to
game.
the end zone and
That's
incomplete.
incomplete.
Lamb
13 seconds.
was the target.
Can we reach
Clock stops with
7.72?
13 seconds left.
If we can get to 7.8, that'd be greatly appreciated. But if we can at least get to 7.72,
We can
greatly
start to
appreciate if you're
officially
enjoying
look ahead
yourself.
to
Hit
that
that
rematch of
subscribe
Super
button and that
Bowl
notification bell. I will be
53.
live for Thursday Night Football.
which we will have on Thursday night in Los Angeles. Patriots and Rams. Timeout taken by Baltimore.
All right, Baltimore takes the timeout.
Quarterbacks for Thursday night: Cam Newton, Jared Goff. Goff coming off a good one after
I'll
his
be
head
live
coach
for some
talked about
basketball
him
this
needing
week.
to
I'll be
protect the
live
ball
for
better.
Thursday Night Football.
2
I'll be
games
live
ago.
3
You know, you
games
think about
on
the Rams, Joe,
Sunday.
and they've always
I'll
been
be
able
live
to
for
score
Monday
points
Night
and move the
Football.
ball, and it's been the defense that has let them down at times. And now
Football will
they've got
always
this great
overpower
defense,
basketball
and now
streams.
They've got the inconsistent
But if
side
there's
of it
no
for the
football
offense.
on,
And I know that if they
I
don't
will be
accomplish
doing some
something special
basketball.
this year,
Also, I'll do
they'll
some
all look
UFC
back on it and say
and
they missed a
boxing.
golden opportunity.
Here is an incompletion with 8 seconds left. Producer of tonight's game, Richie Zients. Director, Rich Russo. Associate directors, Rich Gross, Jordan Wolf. The
Yes,
broadcast
Jalen, I'll be
associates,
here on
Casey
Sunday,
Garland,
on Thursday.
Grant Lounsbury, and technical producer George Grill.
Like
technical director,
like today's game right here, the Cowboys and the Ravens. This is my 6th game this week.
Joe Carp.
All right, Snoopy, have a wonderful day, brother.
Sound from the truck. Music.
But yeah, I mean, we grind over here on Trucks and Sports Talk.
Editorial consultant Bill Garrity at Sfida. Everybody's been mentioned. The game is over. It's
and that is final 34-17. 7-5 Baltimore, 3-9 Cowboys. Philip says, love it, love the streaming. Appreciate that, Philip. But yeah, I mean, we grind it out. We do, like I say, we do basketball, we do football. I'm bringing in some UFC, some boxing. When the seasons start up again, I'll be bringing in, hockey, baseball, you name it. We're going to do it. So we're going to have some fun and, hopefully we have you back in the building and, we can have some fun with that. But that is your final. Baltimore 34, Dallas 17. I will see you guys back Thursday here on Troxel Sports Talk. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe and continue to practice social distancing and continue wearing your mask so we can have sports continue. And have a nice day. And I'm out. Peace.